we talk about the flesh stuff?
We're live.
Wow. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Water Under the Bridge, our 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Here we will be playing through old school adventure modules, converted up to 5th edition and set in the homebrew world of Endarin. I've got a few adventures baking in the oven for you guys right now. Some new things that I thought up during this past weekend.
Are they cookie related since you're baking?
They are not. They are not. Some very exciting adventures in the near future. Once this nasty old temple of elemental evil is dealt with.
So next year.
What?
So next year.
No.
Next year.
Like,
okay.
Might have to heat it up some more, so it's
Take
like
two.
first.
Hello.
We're live.
Welcome
Hi.
to 66.
Thank you
For
for the
real
chat's
this time.
blessing. Is it add blessing? Oh, you got it.
So we've kind of already said what we do here, and we've given a very accurate demonstration of how things tend to run on this channel. Let's get a little more specific, though. Ava, would you tell the lovely people who you are?
Hi, I'm Avari. I run a bubble tea shop, and when I'm not doing that for 45 hours a week, I either play D&D or play video games at this link, AvariTube. In this game, I play Junko, the human rogue who has no trauma whatsoever. She is so happy all the time.
You just can't
Anything
see.
else?
She's always smiling behind the mask.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a
you
nice
just
to be
can't look
happy.
at it.
That's
She's
just to hide
happy
your
to
joy.
kill you. She's so happy to kill.
Can I comment that on this stream you play D and D, on your own stream you play D by D?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that
She's
took,
all about the
that
Ds.
took me far too long to figure out.
I thought
I
it was
like
4Ds
these.
worth.
Yeah.
It's all about
I
the
love
D.
them double Ds. Okay, I'm
does
heating
that
up
though,
my
right?
pizza.
Technically
once
that's
it's not
4
ready.
Ds, so you'd
You
probably
guys that I don't have enough brain
Have you
cells
guys
for
heard of
this.
Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds? Okay.
I'm not.
Ashlow!
Hi.
I'm not.
I am Ashlow. I run this stuff. Apparently not as well as I thought I did, but you know, sometimes shit go boom.
Nobody likes a nice tight ship.
I know, right? I only play D&D, not D by D, which I'm guessing is Dead by Daylight.
Yes.
What about Yu-Gi-Oh!
I don't-
5Ds?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I don't really do much else on the interwebs publicly. I run some servers and good stuff. I play Ithri, who is actually very low on health and nearly got sent to the Feywild, but forever. But that didn't happen, so that's cool. And he's now got a very good sword that he doesn't know how to use. So that'd be fun. That'd be interesting. Yeah, and today's t-shirt is a hoodie. I'm really sorry. I could put the hood up. No, not with this. But it's a very cool hoodie, I think.
Ooh, I like that one. Look at that.
Giving me prismatic spray vibes.
Yeah.
Oh, I need, okay. I need to have that as my next character because Ithri's not going to die. It's fine.
Probably.
That's me.
Thank you, Ashlow. Thank you. Ashley.
Yes, hi.
Hi.
I'm drinking boba tea like 45 hours a week, and when I'm not doing that, I'm wishing I was. But when I'm not doing that, I'm also playing D&D and Pathfinder here on this channel. Today I play Cora. She's also almost dead. She's not looking good. And when I'm not drinking boba or playing, games with these nice people, I make stuff and I hawk it on the internet. You can find it at Pixabound Studios and Patreon. Here's my camera probably won't focus, but here's a little snow kitty.
Oh my lord.
My latest Patreon.
Oh, now I
wish
need
it
to
was-
make that if it snows. That's cool.
Yeah, well, good luck.
Worth mentioning that you do pretty good emotes too.
I guess that's
Just
worth
saying.
mentioning. I can do
Yeah.
custom emotes if you Twitcher Roonies need a emote or two. Or a whatever the other Twitch stuff
like
is.
a bazillion emotes.
Like everything, like, you know, what are they called? Crap.
Badges?
Badges. That's what it is.
Yeah. Thank you. Perfect. McKnightsy will not be joining us today. This is normally when I would pick on him and see if I can trick him into thinking he's the last player to introduce himself. He would be playing Therithiel, the elf Phylock, right? That's what we decided to call it, Phylock?
Yeah.
Who's next? What do I want to do now? Crap, how about you?
Hello, it's me,
Hi.
Cryptic. I play Dracon, the human wizard who, I mean, I say this every week, who is a great spellcaster, hasn't gone behind anybody's back or possibly put the whole party, specifically, maybe more so Nova, at risk with a certain evil being, because why would I do that? These are my
You'd
friends.
never put the whole party at risk. Only like one or two at most.
I would never wish harm on anybody, besides the people that I like to blow up with my fireballs. When I'm not here, I am streaming other games on my own channel at Cryptic. Currently playing through Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Ooh.
And I have a bunch of other games that I will be playing soon, in the near future, the far future. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
And y'all should check him out. He's a pretty good streamer. It's fun to watch.
I suppose.
Yeah, no, like that. You're funny as hell, man. Just saying. Saraha.
Hi,
Hey.
I'm Saraha. I play Novacree. She's a Kalistar druid who trusts Dracon a little bit too much right now.
You have no reason
No,
not
I'm
to.
just kidding. She
It's fine.
also is at 9 health, real low, and had to roll death saving throws for the first time last session. That has never ever happened. So that was fun.
You
Good
were only
stuff.
one natural one from death.
I was, yeah. Or someone hitting me while I was down, which I thought maybe might happen, but we didn't, so we're good. What else? Oh, in real life, when I'm not playing made up characters that I have on D&D Beyond, I stream and I make other things on Ko-fi or Ko-fi. Never
Ko-fi.
ever Ko-fi.
I say Ko-Fi.
I say Ko-fi.
I thought it was Cafefe.
Yes, Ko-Fi Fen, Ko-Fi Famos.
Kerfuffle.
Yeah, I post content on the internet. That's pretty much my full-time job right now. So if you want to hang out or find me on the internet anywhere, you're welcome to do so. I recently figured out how to Steam Link remote play from my PC to my laptop downstairs on the couch so I can watch a show on the TV and play Stardew Valley, mirroring my PC Steam to my laptop, which is like the greatest
Nice.
quality of life improvement I've made this week. So
Nice.
Sounds good.
You can live now. You're free to
I
live.
can. Yeah, I'm free. I'm living my best life now.
You're
So
truly free.
Nice. Thank you. I guess that leaves me. I'm Askell Archer. I am the DM for this game, and I will be playing the NPCs, flora, fauna, bad guys, not so bad guys, and certain morally ambiguous characters. I also, convert the adventure, present it to our players, throw wrenches into their plans sometimes. Do my best not to get caught completely off guard by them, which, 50-50. It's been good. You guys haven't thrown me off track in a while. I feel like we're about due for one.
We're in a hole we can't escape.
Fair enough. That sometimes doesn't stop PCs though from catching me off guard. Yes, but when I'm not running games on Route 66, I stream on Twitch as Askell Archer. And I just finished every game I've been playing, and I have no flipping clue what I'm going to do now. It's actually a real
every
problem.
game, that's an accomplishment though.
I know, but
I feel like
now,
so many streamers don't do that.
I have no idea what
I
to
wish
do now.
I could do that. I really wish I could.
See, Crap.
To
No.
be
You gotta get
fair,
good, Scrub.
Elden Ring does come out in a few days.
True.
Don't remind me. I don't.
And
want-
and Forbidden West just came out, so if you have a PlayStation, you can play that. Or is it on PC now as well?
No, it's
I don't
only
think
on
so.
Not
It's
yet.
going to be a while till it's on PC.
Mm.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
It's a good one, though, I've heard.
At some point.
People
Yeah.
seem to be loving it.
The
but
first
yeah.
one was really good, as you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think I
So that's
finished
us.
4 games in total.
I'm
Good
proud
job.
of you.
I don't.
In your
I
whole
don't think.
life?
I don't think DBD
No,
counts.
streaming. No, streaming. No, like. Wait.
Do you
Wait,
rage
no,
quit?
it's more than that because all the Tomb Raiders, all the Dead Space,
that's 5.
Dark Souls
6.
3.
That's 7.
Yeah, that's a lot of games. Good job.
That's
That's
3 more
double
than
what
you
you
said.
thought.
You played Dark Souls 3 co-op mode though. Does that count?
Halfway.
I don't-
Half.
If you finished it,
Okay.
Yeah, it's
All right.
half.
that counts.
Tox got mad that I finished it without him. So
I mean, you get credit for beating. Honestly, that whole thing with the giant that you beat without the way you're supposed to beat it was pretty impressive.
well, it's because like I
Oh.
found out half like 40 attempts in that he has a sword behind him. They're like, there's a sword behind him, and every time I got him to 1 hit. So I was like, fuck it, I'm doing it without the sword. He has 1 hit. I'm doing this.
I hope one day in distant generations they find the tombstone of Ava and chiseled right on it, it is going to say, "It was the principle of the thing."
Pretty much.
So that's us. If you want to be involved in the game today, chat, you can do so, as some of you have already discovered, by spending your gold pieces, your channel points, to purchase chat's blessings, which our players can spend at a 1-to-1 ratio to give plus or minus 1 to any d20 roll, and it makes a lot of difference.
Have we used it to give you a -1? Because I feel like that never gets done.
It
You
has
did
been
it
done,
in
yeah.
the Pathfinder
I
game.
use it.
It happens a lot
Okay.
more, I find, in the
I think
Pathfinder one.
I think we used it once in this game.
I
feel
don't
like we did.
recall, but
You guys tend to like to use it though in small increments. Like you never want to spend, okay, let's do 8 points.
it depends how serious the matter is, I feel. But yeah, you're
Mhm.
right.
That's true.
Also, dice
Usually
tell a
it's just 1 or
story.
2.
If
Yeah,
the dice
bad
say
rolls
no,
make for a good story.
Well, I appreciate that. All right. Well, without any further ado-
Random
Uh-oh.
announcements. We do have a sub goal going on. If you guys want to see a Horse
Oh,
Mafia
yeah.
one shot, sub goal is 75 subs, I believe.
no.
Yes,
Right?
I think so.
So if you hit that, I have to DM a one shot where all the characters are horses, which is my worst nightmare ever. So, yeah, that's that. And there's some
That'll
fun
also be the
commands in
first
chat.
time. That'll be the first time in many years I've gotten to be a PC for another DM. Just saying.
No pressure. Anyways, so, yeah, that's it.
Perfect. Ashla, shall we?
We shall.
I can't.
We're
help it.
back.
We're back.
We're back.
Welcome back. All right. So, where we left off, you are the party of PCs, collectively referred to as the Valkyrie, and you have gone into an old ruined temple from a struggle 10 years ago. At first, it seemed kind of abandoned, but the deeper you've gone into this place, the more you found that it is definitely not abandoned. It is occupied by bugbears, ogres, bandits and mercenaries. And after fighting your way through an entire barracks of mercenaries bearing black armor, you managed to take both of their leaders prisoner, though nearly at the cost of raising the alarm. Some last-minute thinking by Cora was able to stave off like a full alarm, and in fact, after taking the form of Brunk, the half-orc sub-commander of this group you fought your way through, Cora met with Kelno, the prefect of the Temple of Elemental Air. Was he a prefect? Yes, prefect. He wasn't really buying Cora's story, but he seemed perfectly fine with the idea of mercenary adventurers being here to cause problems to his higher-ups. In fact, he made an offer. If you would bring your friends to meet with him and agree to work with the Temple of Elemental Air to stop the activities of fire, water, and earth, he would assist you in all those matters. He would provide you with information, sanctuary, and secrecy. And then he sent Cora on her way. Meanwhile, the rest of you had dug up a whole mess of treasures from the barracks that you had cleared. You had done your best to make the situation look a little less bloody and like a war had gone on in here. And one of you had even recovered a friend you thought dead, though, unfortunately, this friend, Eliwick the Gnome, appears to have spent too much time in her wild shape and has more or less gone feral. So, as Cora returns to you, wearing a new gray cloak with a black circle stitched on the back of it, the scene is yours.
Are you guys okay?
Are you okay?
Are we okay?
Did you get?
Yes, I am fine.
Did they do anything to you? Who was that? What happened?
Cora's
my
gonna
God.
sit on the floor here. Just sit. Kelno. That was Kelno.
Kelno? Who
He's,
was that?
I guess he's in charge here in the air temple.
Oh, the air temple's down on this floor? Is this all the air temple?
Yeah, I guess so. This is the cloak for that. This is their symbol.
Wait. He just gave you a cloak? Did you
I should
join
note,
him?
when Cora returned, she was in her natural form, not in the form of Brunk, by the way.
Yeah, he gave it to me.
What did he want?
He wants to work with us.
Did he say with what?
Well, he's not overly happy with the other elements here. And I think he wants our help to make air the superior element here.
But what
He
did
didn't really say what we would be doing for him. But
what did he offer in return?
sanctuary here. Maybe he would give us more cloaks. But if we wear this cloak here, they won't attack us. And I just tried it out. I walked by a bunch of people and, well, bugbears, and they didn't attack.
But presumably if we wear, so that's the air, if we wear that for other areas, that's
Oh,
no good.
and the cloaks we have are actually the cloaks mercenaries wear for the main area of the temple.
Okay.
So wearing them here is kind of in the wrong place. That's what he said.
What about the skull? Is that mercenary too? Did he say?
No, I didn't think to ask about that. Sorry.
Wait, so
I
he
wasn't.
wants.
I wasn't sure if he was taking me back there to kill me or, you know.
That was really risky.
Well, I didn't know what else to do. I didn't want you guys to get hurt. So. I'm glad you're all okay.
You too.
So the question is, do we believe we can trust this person? I know we haven't spoke besides you.
I
What-
think
what-
we can trust him to that he wants. I think we could trust what he wants, and that we could probably work together initially, but
I mean,
think
eventually,
in the end he would
yeah.
betray us. Yes.
I don't
That's
think we
fine.
should trust him at all. I think we should
No.
watch our back. But we were told that we could kind of get them to fight against each other, get all the factions to. So this might be a way into doing that.
Yes.
Yeah. He really doesn't like Belsornig, so.
Good to know. Maybe.
Well, he doesn't like any of them, but especially he seemed like he didn't like Belsornig.
But what if we went to Belsornig with an offer that we knew someone was going to overthrow him?
I don't think Belsornig is the type to want to deal.
And
I
how
think
would,
that
hell
would get
no.
them fighting against each other, right?
Well, I don't think he can officially fight against the rest of them. He has to kind of do it in secret. That's why he wants us, probably. Because what's going on in the main area of the temple is they want to make water the main controlling element. To like
Why?
boss all the other ones around. I don't know.
Seems weird.
Probably because they're doing great. I don't really know.
Dracon, do you know in your research if that happened 10 years ago? Like if one of the elements was more in charge?
Oh, fire was in charge and they messed it all up.
Oh.
He told me that.
So
Yeah,
the
I was
fire
gonna
nation.
That
say
was
she knew
also Belsornig. So it is kind of weird that they then put him in charge of water and then.
are we just hanging around here? Are we not?
I think we can rest here safely.
I was wondering if perhaps
He said we'd have
He-
sanctuary here.
he said we'd have sanctuary. Does he want us to speak to him first?
I think we should rest first, just in case.
Do you think he'll allow us to sleep for 8 hours?
Oh, I meant for like an hour. I don't know
Oh.
about 8 hours. I meant
was
just to get
thinking-
our bearings, you know.
Maybe after speaking, if we are given sanctuary, maybe we could get a proper rest for those who are hurt and or a little bit powerless.
You mean yourself? Are you at the spells?
I have a few, but I know me and Miss Nova rely quite heavily on
Oh,
our magical capabilities.
Okay.
and I did ask for a map of the whole temple. He said he could draw one up for us maybe if we, work together. That'd be pretty helpful.
I think we need to know exactly what he wants before we decide. on
Yeah,
anything.
I'm confused because like we're clearly already here planning to take everything out. So does he think that we're just gonna let him go if we agree to side with him and fight all the other factions? And then
That's-
just let
Just
him
to kind of
be?
we work together for our mutual goal of taking down the others, and then
Fight to
We
the
I
do
death.
imagine-
consider
Rest.
that we'll betray each other. So
I imagine each individual element wants to be on top.
Yeah. Yeah.
If water is on top now, it would make sense that air would want to be above them. How exactly that would work if we do achieve our goal of stopping the summoning of
Well,
what's her face?
fuck Moy.
Zogmoy.
Well, I'm not dumb enough. I don't think we're dumb enough to believe that, like, there's no ulterior motive and we're definitely not being used, but maybe we can use this to our advantage while we can, you know?
It seems like a mutual using of each other
Yes.
to me.
Are you good with
If-
that, Cora?
I don't think I have much of a choice.
So, I have a clarification that maybe one of you could provide for me. We're here to stop, like, Zugmoy and Ayus. What
Yes.
about the element people? Are we just going to
Well,
leave them to it afterwards, or?
I mean, theoretically, we take out the leaders, the rest scatter if they're leaderless.
Oh,
I think the grand
So
scale
they
of
can
it
rebuild
always.
in 10 years?
well, I've been thinking. You know those doors we can't get into?
Mm-hmm.
I think those were put here to seal in Zugmoy. I think
I-
Zugmoy is in those places, and we shouldn't be trying to go in there.
As much as I would like to agree, we found our way down here, and as far as we know, she is further down.
I think
If we
these
can-
doors eventually lead there.
I mean,
So you think those seals were not put up by the people who are here in the temple now, but by, like, Burn
I
and
think-
all of them?
Yeah, why would the people here now seal that up?
but why would they have one on the front door when you can just go around the side?
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about as well.
And
Maybe they
Well,
broke
it's been
those.
10 years. Maybe there didn't used to be other ways in. I don't know.
Or maybe those doors were put there 10 years ago and no one's figured out how to get rid of them.
Well,
That's
if
what
we
I
end
think.
up when we speak to our new friend, I do air
Hello?
quotes. Perhaps we can ask him exactly what they are there for, and if he
Well,
knows a way
Burn-
of bypassing.
Burn should be getting back to me soon, I hope.
Yeah, how long ago did you send the thing?
It's been almost 24 hours. So hopefully, because he has the capability to
Cast sending,
message
Message.
with
right?
people immediately, so hopefully,
Oh. Hope
I
he's
don't know.
okay.
I've never
Do you
used that
think he's
spell. so-
unconscious? Do you think?
No, I don't
he's
think
hurt?
so. I don't think so. Why would he be hurt?
I don't know. He's
I-
not replying.
Oh, well, my message takes 24 hours to get there. So.
I must admit, after hearing what Otis said, I am a little bit worried, but where we are now,
I know. Yeah, what we're doing is important, right? So,
there's not much we can do about that right now, no.
Burn would
Okay.
probably want us to do what we're doing. I would think.
Are
Yes.
we taking a short rest or what?
I think we should. Before, if everybody is on board with talking to him, I'm not gonna take you guys to him if you're gonna just attack him.
Unless
No.
we just want to.
I don't think we're gonna win if we attack him, and I
Not
think
right
it's
now.
worth like
'Cause
seeing
I-
what he wants and deciding if it's worth working with him for now.
I mean, if we have a rest, I've got one good fight left in me, but
Oh, I don't. I promised we wouldn't go in there looking for a fight. We would just talk. So
No, we will go in talking.
Yeah.
I don't think we're really in a position right now not to speak. They know we're here, and it wouldn't be hard
Yeah.
for them to tell the rest of the temple.
And I'm also not really sure how to get out of this temple right now.
The way we came
Erithiel, are
in.
you okay with not attacking?
I would
Yeah,
do
Erithiel.
everything. If that's what the rest of you want to do, I'll follow your lead.
And that makes a change.
I misread the situation. I thought Miss Nova was going to attack. I was.
Just like you did with the bear.
wait, did Nova attack the bear? Never mind. Do we want to try and look for a way out before we decide? Because it might just be around the corner. Or do we just
Well,
want to
so
sit
we've
here and wait?
looped back around to the main cafeteria. Is that what that was? Like a mess hall?
There's some
Yeah, I
halls
think we
to
could
the
just-
northwest, sorry, that we haven't looked in. But
Oh, and there was stairs. Yeah, in the northwest.
oh, well,
No?
I
there's
must
stairs.
admit I was kind of out of it,
Oh, I think they went down.
so
though.
I didn't see most of past the cylindrical chamber.
Well, everybody, are you guys on board with working together with him?
I mean, no, but I think it's a necessary. Like, we gotta work with him to get stuff taken care
Well,
of here
by on
quickly.
board,
Otherwise,
I guess
we're
willing
on our
to
own.
do it. is
We
what
need
I
to
meant.
see what he says before we
Yeah.
all decide, but yes.
So, are you guys anticipating possibly saying no and then like trying to run to the exit?
it
Is that-
depends on what he's offering us.
There's always a possibility. Either way, if we leave, we're coming back. I mean, we can't.
Do you guys think I can make it out that door with this cloak on?
Out what?
Which-
You know that
door?
door that was pushing you guys?
No, I
I-
don't think so.
I
Well,
don't
we
think
had
so,
the-
no.
We had the mercenary cloaks on at the time, and that didn't help.
Yeah.
so-
Well, if we're walking around and I'm still wearing it and you guys are with me, I think we'll be okay.
Sure.
I mean, we're only going down to his room, correct? That's not too far
I thought
away.
you wanted to look
Where
for an
was it?
exit.
I mean, I can't.
I can show you
sure.
guys.
I'm in no shape to look for an exit right now.
It's hidden in the hall. I can show you.
The
We
exit.
should rest for an hour if.
No,
people need to.
his where he
Ah.
took me and where he wants to.
How long
You
does
were-
poison last?
1 hour.
An hour.
I think we should at least rest for an hour.
Okay, I roll my hit die now.
Just a note, that room is still unexplored because it is still filled with gas.
This one, this tiny one.
Yep. It has
Wait.
not dispersed.
Wait, what's wrong with
They
what?
opened a.
I opened
I
a
think
chest.
they tried to open a chest and it emitted a gas and it poisoned Junko.
Who tried to open a chest?
Those
I-
two. Don't you
Did
look
you
at this
go?
feeling like you
Ceiling?
don't know?
Haven't you learned your lesson with opening chests?
This is a really good design.
Well, can we all pick a room to hole up in while we take a rest so that way,
Well-
like,
We've still got some alive people in here.
what? Yeah, well, they can remain unconscious for now. Right?
Oh, I made sure to hog tie people.
If 3 would have taken
so as
their
long
coats
as
off.
they can't, as long as they can't yell or anything for
Did you get the
help.
rogue guy?
Yeah, I've gotten everybody.
What's his name?
If you guys don't remember, I've also posed all the bodies in the room I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Creep-
looks like a
creepy as fuck.
crazy serial killer.
Everyone.
I'm for resting in this room with the nice couches and no dead bodies.
I
just
agree.
as a note, I will be in this. What is in this corner over here? What is this?
2 beds. So actually, let me
gonna
re-describe this
just-
room since you guys. Actually, I don't think we ever described this one because you only ever like ran.
We just
Yeah,
ran
at-
through it.
through it.
I
Um,
died before I could get a chance for the explanation.
You didn't die. You're up and around.
I went
So-
unconscious.
The plastered walls, paintings, wall hangings, 2 couches, and upholstered chairs in this room all indicate that it was once a well-appointed place for important temple guests. There's a heavy drape which hangs on the eastern wall, or excuse me, the eastern portion of the south wall, right over that door. A brazier and a pair of torches set in sconces provide light and warmth in this room. In the 10-foot square alcove to the north, you see a pair of very poorly made cots and a small table. The table holds a flagon and several ceramic mugs.
What's in the flagon? Can I smell it?
Oh, you can smell it all right.
Ooh, it's not good, is it?
It is
Poo-poo pee-pee.
really, really strong alcohol.
I I've never
Oh, I
had
had some of
alcohol,
that.
so I'm just gonna. Ooh, somebody just that smells bad. And I'm just gonna sit on one of the cots to do the short rest.
I'll sit on the other one.
If
Oh,
Ithri, before he
wait.
sits down, is going to take everyone who's alive and an enemy, not you guys. He's going to take all their shoes and chuck them in the poison room.
That was a good move.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay,
Poison shoes.
Yeah. If
you
want
can
your
do
shoes,
that.
get poisoned.
Also, one note about the drape hanging over the door. There is a peephole. So you can look through the drape and through the door, and none of the light in the room gets into the south hall.
The south door. The south
Mhm.
door. Okay. Cool. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. We'll keep that closed for sure.
But
Did-
you can keep an eye on the south hall through.
Did we want to ask Faldran questions?
Not until maybe after we talk to Kelno. I have a feeling mercenaries don't have as much information as.
Well, he seemed like he was the one in charge of their group. He might be able to give us some info.
I don't have the energy right now, to be honest.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, I should also tell you, I did tell him he saw through my disguise right away. So I told him my name, Cora, or my name, and
Ooh.
I told
So
him,
he can see through illusions?
or he just didn't believe me. I thought I was pretty good, but you know,
I mean,
I also
if you knew him quite well.
I lied to him and I told him we weren't the ones at the tower.
That's smart.
Did he believe you? Do you think?
Yeah, I think he did. I just told him we were adventurers.
Okay, so don't mention that we were at the tower.
Yeah, I'm just letting you guys
I
know.
don't think when we
What?
talk to this guy, I think we shouldn't tell much about ourselves at all. I think we should just be like, listen, we were paid to come here, and we shouldn't say who we're being paid by because we're not actually being paid. And just leave it at that.
I think the closer we say to the truth, the better it is.
Miss
So just say we
Cora,
were asked to come here.
Yes, Mr. Dracon.
when he when
Yes.
God damn it.
Made yourself laugh.
When he mentioned the tower, did he say anything more so than
He brought up the
Inquiry?
item.
you mean?
Like he knew about it.
I'll
And I
look to
said,
E3.
hey, tell me what it looks like and I'll keep an eye out for you. But he didn't say anything else about it.
Did he seem pleased?
He said his
With-
masters were looking for it.
Did he seem
Is it
pleased
safe,
in
E3? I'll say that. Like,
It's in my bag.
yeah,
He
Did he
didn't
seem-
seem happy or not happy.
okay, so when he found out the temple was attacked, it wasn't like, oh yay, one problem solved that I don't need to deal with because we don't like her in there.
mm, yeah,
Okay.
I have a feeling they were indifferent towards her.
I just know that obviously she wasn't really welcome within the temple, so maybe
Well, we can maybe get a lot of information out of Kelno in return for helping him take care of the other.
that's
Factions?
the idea, I suppose.
Like, I want as much information as possible, so I think we should make a list of like
I would
stuff
I
we
would
want
like
to know.
to ask if or
I
where
want to know
the
who the leaders are. I want to know
where
where
the-
the doors are.
yeah, I want to know. I mean, there's a lot I could ask, but where the tunnel is from this floor, in case we do need to make a quick getaway.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why he wouldn't give us that information, but
Yeah, if he wants us to help him.
Do we want to ask what's through the big bronze gates?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask. Oh, you mean that crazy one?
The
With the
one that I hit with my
slamming
face
around?
a lot. Yeah,
That's got a dent in it now. Yeah,
Mm.
for sure has an impression
face-
of
my face
E3's
has a-
face. Yeah.
my face has a dent as well.
Big door lead.
I will ask about the doors that are warded and chained.
I've
I
got
do
that.
imagine that just extra protection, but
I'm just making a list of things to touch on. I want to know the leaders of each faction and where they are. And then,
in
yeah,
this
where
hour,
doors lead.
I'm assuming we are short resting, right?
Yes.
Oh, thank
Can I-
God,
Trying
short
to.
rest.
Can I attune to an item and use arcane recovery?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh my God, I'm using 3 of my hit dice.
I'm using none.
Can't get it to work on D&D
Ah!
Beyond, so I'm
yeah,
just
it's a
gonna
pain in the
use-
ass.
I'm
What do you
just
mean?
gonna use
You
roll
just click
20.
the number that you want to use and then
It's not
it-
working.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why this is not working.
I got 21 hit points back. Thank
So I'll
God.
just- 1, 2, 3.
Also, within the hour, does the poison cloud dissipate at all?
Nope.
Oh
I'm
shit.
very curious.
Though
as to
by the
what's
end of the
in-
hour, Junko, you do feel like you can finally stop coughing, and there was a lot of coughing up bloody phlegm during that time.
Your hit dice are D12s?
Oh,
Must be nice.
What's
Mine are
that
D6s.
like?
Barbarians.
Mine are D6s, bro.
D6s?
Mhm.
Oh.
does anybody need any extra healing? I can use my
You've
healer's
already
kit.
healed me today with it, I think.
Every short rest, it's reset.
I'm down
Nice.
about 15 hit points still.
I can
But
use the healer's
I
kit
have
on
my
you.
wild shapes back, so
Yeah, I
That is
don't
up
need to
to
brag,
you.
but I didn't get hit at all today. So
yes, we
far,
get
so-
it. We get it. You stay out of range. It's
The-
fine.
And you're welcome
Can't
for
all. Yeah.
that. Yeah.
The healer's kit is reset on a short or long rest, and I can't use it in combat. So
I mean,
I'm fine with using it.
You
now.
might as well use it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll take some. Saves me from
Okay,
using
this I
spell
can
slots
use.
that I have.
Hey, does
Oh, I have some.
what does this cloak of protection look like, Tim?
You heal 15.
Who had that?
Oh,
Do
actually,
you
I have
recall?
a picture. I have a picture so I can see it. Never mind.
Yeah.
How many? Sorry, Cora.
15.
15.
Do you
I
guys
heard
like
the
my
number
new,
and then spaced out.
my new cloak that I'm wearing? I spin.
Oh yeah, I want to attune to my item as well.
it's very
What does attune mean?
nice.
I mean, focus on it because it's magical and it gives me
Ithri, did you
bonus.
also want healing?
I mean, I'm nearly as good as I was this morning.
Yeah,
I don't.
my
I don't know
AC
what
is
that means.
15.
Sounds like you need healing.
I mean,
Oh,
One.
thank you.
Oh,
you heal 7.
Oh,
no.
that's
10.
oh, 10 is like that's 10 is good. I only
Okay.
needed 12.
Does-
So
Does
Junko?
anybody?
Oh, give me a second. I'm doing mine.
the cloak looks good, Dracon.
Thank you, Ms. Nova. So I have a bunch of potions that I
I'm
still
good.
haven't used. Does anybody need any?
I
I
think
still have potions.
I-
I've got 2 potions of healing on me, so I'm okay.
Okay.
I also. Oh, I have 3.
You have
Okay.
3.
Ifri, how many do
Junko
you have?
I think I have one.
should
Let me
have
check.
2 as well. Oh, you used one last time
Let
though.
me check.
Junko might need another one if someone has an extra.
I feel
I've got
perfectly
2.
fine.
Yeah, but
How many
do you have any
potions
on
do
you?
you
No, I
have?
mean like just to have on you.
Oh, I can take one. Yes. Thank you.
That wasn't the question, but sure, here you go. here's a potion.
I'll take
That's
it. I can take one. Yes. Okay. She just chugs it.
I now have 4.
Oh, you're chugging
No.
it?
That was for later. Never mind.
Never
the cap is still on.
Oh.
Well, you had me.
What else do I want to do during a short rest? I think that's it. I think we've
I'll
covered
also
everything.
attune to an item.
What are you attuning to?
This new cloak. It's not magical. But I
Getting a new-
attuned to it.
You're so funny, Miss Cora.
Get
I
into
wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the GM. Stay out of my business.
What's the GM?
No idea.
That
The
Third.
Grandmaster.
RKL?
The God's
Grandpa?
Master.
It's my grandma. Stay out of this.
Grandpappy.
Also during this short rest, I'm going to check on Ellie in my little pouch.
Oh, yeah.
How does she
Aurora will
look?
be-
How does she look? Does she look a
during
little
the
freaked
short
out?
rest, early in the short rest, she would climb out on her own and just
Okay.
be poking around the room, exploring in the dark corners.
Okay. Cool.
If you're keeping a close eye on her, you'd never lose track. If you take your eye off her for even more than a minute, though, she's probably going to disappear in here.
No, I'm
Um,
watching her closely. I don't want to lose her.
Okay.
I'm gonna
She
try to
never
feed her.
shapes back into her gnome form, though. She
By
stays
that,
in the form of rat.
at the end of the rest, I'll just offer before we stand up to go, I'll just offer the pouch to her again and mind blink and go, come on, we gotta get you out of here.
Make another animal handling check.
Before she does that, like at
Uh-huh.
sometime during the rest, can I try to give her a piece of fish, see if she likes it?
Again with the
You make an animal handling check.
Still trying to get rid of that fish.
No, I got
I gotta get rid of it,
10.
Gotta get rid of this fish.
No.
I got a 20. Fish. Fresh fish.
She does like the fish.
I catch them. You eat them.
So here's what I'm going to do. Nova, I'm going to give you advantage on
You're
your animal
welcome.
handling check. I'll treat that as like an 8 another.
She likes it, Nova. She likes it.
My advantage is a 10. I rolled a
What the
7
heck?
and a
That's
2.
on brand.
Yep. Good day for
okay.
dice rolls, y'all.
She doesn't. You're again. There's no response from her telepathically.
If I try to pick her up, is she gonna freak out?
Do you?
Yeah.
As you kind of reach for her, I'm gonna roll this big jumbo Ashlow d20. That's how you know this is important.
Oh.
Oh, nat 20, you die. She bites your artery.
I'm not trying to be like threatening or anything, like I'm
Blood,
down
blood.
on the ground. Like
Okay. She does bite at your hand when you go for her.
that's fine. That's fine.
Are you?
That's fine.
You gonna take the bite and still grab, or are you gonna back
I will
off?
take the bite and I will still grab. I won't put
Okay.
her in the bag.
So you take 1 point of damage, and
Okay.
now she's going to come out of her wild shape,
Oh fuck.
and she's going to let out like an animalistic scream and try to stab you.
Oh, jeez. Cora's like, oh, gosh.
I'm just like, Ellie, please. I'm sorry.
Gonna open up the character sheet.
here we go
17 to hit.
That does hit.
Here we go.
So sorry.
No, you need some more of the fish.
Don't
the fish.
nobody don't interfere.
That's going to
Flop
be
at
3
the
more
fish.
points of piercing damage as she is trying to stab you viciously with like a wild,
Can I take out my
wide-eyed look.
my totem and just go, Ellie, please.
Shake
You
it
know
like a
me.
rattle.
Yes, taking out the totem. Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay.
And like she's trying to like climb up on you to get for the like she's going for a killing. She's trying to fucking.
19.
You are able to like get her off of you and like show her the totem, and you're like, well, I guess you've only got the one hand, don't you?
Every time.
Well, it's because like as I'm trying to I'm trying to Chris Pratt, here,
I'm like,
but it's
like
not really working.
with her, my
Like,
arm,
bam.
and I like grabbed the totem, and I'm like, look.
It's small.
Um,
It's not that hard.
She's just kind
Yeah.
of panting, holding her little bone shiv, just not advancing on you now, but just
I'll just
like a
start
cornered
talking
animal,
about
like eyes darting from you to everyone else in the room.
Tiger Hill again. In a
Uh.
very calm voice to try to get her to realize that and like remind her who she is.
Her panic seems to diminish back into a wariness,
Take it.
but it's clear there's just no recognition. There's very minimal signs of your friend in this little gnome, who has backed herself into a corner in that 10-foot alcove.
Yeah.
Aura's gonna scoot the fish towards Nova. The rest of it, use the fish. Use it.
While I'm talking to her, can I cast healing word at her? I know that's not gonna restore anything, but I imagine
Yeah.
she's injured a bit. So can I use the words that I'm saying as my healing words?
Yeah. As you do this, you can see that even her wariness sort of dies down into more of just a caution, a general caution. She seems to be relaxing a little bit and like
She heals.
sits on one of the cots, kind of hugging her legs, still holding the bone shiv.
And I'll sit opposite of her and just say, I know this is scary and I know you don't know who I am anymore or who you are, but we're going to get you out of here so that you don't have to fight everyone all the time and you can be safe. Please come with us.
Make a persuasion check. No advantage because it's your disadvantage is countering your advantage.
Okay. Oh my god, I thought that was gonna roll to a 1. It's a 19 again.
Nice.
Do you want to use a chat's blessing to bump her up to a 20?
Yeah, I do.
As you're speaking to her, the longer you're conversing, the more you notice like the intensity of red in her eyes is sort of lightning.
It's good.
And there's still no recognition as she looks at you, but the look, while still being very like animalistic and feral, there are elements of it that are almost childlike.
Okay.
And gradually she'll just kind of inch closer to you.
I'll like
And
reach
in the
out
same way that like the rat inspected your hand to look for like if you were hiding food, she
and
kind of
hold
reaches
out the
out
hand
to,
that's bleeding from her bite. Like, just ignore that blood.
she'll kind of reach out to your hand and like look it over, and like as a little bit of your blood gets onto her fingertip, she kind of looks at it curiously and sniffs it, looks at you kind of strangely, and then starts like inspecting your bag a little bit, like the pack that she had been resting in, like kind of tugging at it a little bit.
Okay, I'll just let her look at it. I'll just say whenever you're ready. If you want to stay in this form, if you want to go into an animal form, you.
She starts to like kind of climb into the bag, which is way too small for her. But as she does, you see her form shrinks and
Okay.
doesn't take the form of a rat this time as much as a very small badger.
Oh, cute! Tiny badger.
Badgers will fuck you up.
I'll just like
See, that's how
as
we
she
feel
goes
about
in, can I
you.
like kind of caress her? Like she has a tail, right? Like, doo.
Mm-hmm.
Let her know she's
Yeah.
okay.
You hear a very cranky snarl, but she doesn't bite you from
Okay.
inside the bag. Like,
Progress. That's progress, y'all. I'll just look at everyone. I think we're good to go now. Sorry.
I think getting her out of here is a good idea as soon as we can.
Yeah.
Oh, are we doing the talk or are we doing a runaway?
Wait, can I just check something real quick?
Sure.
Don't
Is
we
the
want to
poison
talk
room
to...
still poisoned?
yes. There were, I mean, whatever the contents of that chest were remain hidden by the poison cloud.
What if I gust can't? Well, where would it go though? That's the problem.
I mean, out of that room at least.
Do you want me to try and hold my breath and see if I can?
What's even in the chest?
That's
We
what
don't
I want
know,
to
that's-
know.
That's the mystery.
So it could be nothing?
Could
I mean,
be.
why
Well,
would
it's
they
probably something.
why would they
good.
trap
Why
an
would they
empty
keep
chest?
it poisoned? Yeah.
and hide it in a room?
Well,
I'll leave it up to you guys.
I
I'm
know,
happy to try.
Okay.
I don't have anything to cure you if you get poisoned.
I can still walk if I'm poisoned. It's just, you know.
What does being poisoned do to you?
Ashley doesn't remember. What does being poisoned do?
Disadvantage on all d20 rolls.
Oh, disadvantage
not
on attack
great.
and ability checks. That's not good.
If you get poisoned, I can help.
Oh,
What a homie.
okay.
So can we please just do this so we can speak to this man?
Sure.
I'm getting antsy. I'm sorry.
I'll hold my breath and put my Junko mask on and walk into the room and try and empty the chest.
Okay, I'm going to have you make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
With advantage.
I get advantage anyway.
Oh, well, look at you.
One of those was a natural one, but that's a 20.
Okay.
That's a 20.
All right, so you're able to be in here long enough to inspect what the chest was holding. There were some clothes in it, a lot of them. Spare changes of looks like nothing exciting, just stuff you'd wear under armor. You find that there is a sack contained in there full of gold and platinum.
Doink.
There's a silver bracelet set with some fine jade. And then there's a lumpy velvet bag. Looking in, it's full of 6 zircons. And now, more interesting, you find 2 bottles of some kind of potion. Each of them is different. One has a heart on it. The other has the empty outline of a humanoid shape. And then finally, there is a bone scroll case.
I mean, I'm taking it all.
And there seems to be a scroll inside of the scroll case.
What's the scroll?
I'm gonna move. Is the poison still coming out of the chest?
No. It seems like it was all in like a little ceramic canister that got shattered.
So I think I would try and move the whole chest and see if the poison followed it.
Okay. Yeah, you can move the chest out of the room, no problem.
Okay, I'll do that.
The poison does not follow it.
Cool. Hey, look. Stuff. I'll show people. I don't know what or how to spell a zircon is.
It's a stone, right?
Yeah, it's like a fake diamond.
Okay.
Oh, fake
So-
diamond. That can't be used for a spell component.
If I had to take my guess on what these were, these potions, one for healing, and the other one, invisibility, yes.
Healing? What if it's a love potion?
I love healing.
Only one
We'll
way to
hold
find
on to
out.
this
No, I'm
then.
just kidding.
Can I open the scroll case and see what's inside?
Yeah.
Dude.
It is an illusion spell called Mislead.
Right,
And here's the money, by the way, for you guys. That's
Math
total.
time.
Well, because Nova got a belt of holding or something.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
Do you just want to carry all the gold and we can sort it out later?
Sure.
By gold, I mean.
I'll write it
coin.
down to divide it. Out
Ooh.
Mhm.
later.
Ooh.
It is a very advanced illusion spell.
This is pretty
What
cool.
level?
5th level.
Whoa. If you can't cast 5th level spells, do you have to make like a check or something?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
And if you fail, the scroll is ruined.
Oh, rip. But you could just copy it in your spell book and use it when you get there, yeah?
Can you copy it before you're that level?
I believe so.
Yes, you can.
You just can't use it until you're at that level.
Nice. That's cool though.
I know. That's why when we go like shopping, he needs to just
Yeah, yeah.
scroll.
Scroll. You see me scrolling.
I'll just mark this down as party funds. Party
That's a
funds.
really cool spell, man.
If I ever
Right?
need something collectively, I've got that money.
Imagine if that asshole had gotten a chance to use it.
Oh, too bad he didn't.
I will keep that. And
Decided to try and murder me instead.
I'll put the scroll case, attach it to
Good.
my belt with everything else.
So
Smart.
the other things were the silver bracelet with jade.
Yep.
I love
the
things with jade.
the bag with 6 zircons, and then the 2 potions.
You can't use a zircon in place of a diamond as a spell component, can you?
You can, but there may be some discount effects on the spell
'Cause
that comes out of it.
I'm thinking ahead
Oh.
of spells that I don't have access to now.
One of the
but-
things I had said I would do was allow substitution of material components at the expense of it will change the effects of the spell in some way.
I don't
I
really want
mean-
to take a risk on that when I'm bringing someone back from the dead,
Oh,
so
okay,
I'm
that's
gonna
what you're talking
pass
about.
on taking that. That's the spells I'm thinking
I
of.
was
Their arm
like-
comes out of their head
Yeah.
instead.
I kind of
Bring
want
them
to.
back, but they're missing something, or I don't even know.
I kind of want you to just start doing experiments with your spells of just using different components and seeing what
Oh
happens.
god, that'd be terrible. This is why I use a totem to spellcast, so you don't
Yeah.
fuck it up.
So, who, assuming this is the same potion, invisibility, who would be good with this?
Probably Junko or anyone we need
I know-
sneaking around.
I know for, well, actually, I don't know, so I can't say that. But out of game, I know Ferrifial used one. So I don't know if
Yeah,
he would
but I'm not
pipe
gonna
up.
give him another one.
We
No offense.
we do
That's
know
his
that
punishment.
because he came back into here with invisibility on.
Yeah, and it faded after what, an
True,
hour?
yeah.
Half an
Mhm.
hour, yeah, something like
Yep.
that.
No, I'm not giving him one. Sorry, Thrithiel.
I'll take it.
No, I think it'd
Okay.
be useful for you.
And if somebody needs a potion to hold on to, or I could just carry this one with my others, I don't mind.
It's probably best to give
Uh,
potions to like the people who are most mobile because they
Cora-
can get around more.
Yeah,
Does
you
that
could
make
give it to
sense?
Cora or give it to E3 is what I would say.
I mean,
Well, you decide. I don't mind either way. It's,
Which one of y'all wants another health potion?
I currently have 2.
I hand it to E3.
Cool.
But
Perfect.
you gave me one, so you would have one. Now you have 2.
Cool. Is this a
That's
regular?
true.
Do we know?
Nope.
We don't know.
Okay. One health.
Mystery health potion.
Mystery heart. Love potion. I'm putting it down as
Well,
love
I
potion.
have a regular and I have a greater. As I compare them to the one that.
Okay, you can do that. That's fine. It looks identical to the regular.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
Perfect. Okay,
I was getting excited
what I
about my love
assumed it was.
potion.
I assume so.
Dang it, I was hoping it was that love potion.
A love potion.
So,
Oh man.
Are we ready to go?
Brain's gone. I forgot.
Okay, we're gonna talk to him. Who's gonna do the talking?
Not me.
Well,
Not me.
I think we should.
Who's
if-
doing the negotiating?
I think Cora should lead, of course, because she has spoken to him already. But if anybody has a question or something they want to add, then they should do so. Just don't be stupid. I wasn't
So,
singling anybody out there.
I'll stay
either.
Let's
silent.
n-
It's fine.
Let's not.
I don't look at anybody specifically.
I put my head
Let's
down when I say
not mention who we are, where we're from, as much as we possibly can.
I already don't do that.
Perfect. Great.
I can't help but
Let's-
tell everybody who I am and where I'm from.
That's great. Don't tell anyone about us. How
I
about
mean,
restrain yourself?
I mean, you kept your name secret for. Wait,
True,
which name did you give
true.
him?
I
I
assume.
told him my name was Cora.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But let's make sure, like, if he wants us to help him out, that we get a decent amount of information out of it.
Like a map and
A map.
who
I
everybody
want to know
is.
leaders, where they are, where do those like
If-
sealed doors go. I want to know
Well, you
where the
can-
secret exits are.
I mean, he seemed like he wanted to talk to all of us, so
If there's
I'm sure
No,
long
I
as-
just don't want to have people talking over each other too much.
as long as you don't, you're polite and you don't insult him, I think we'll be fine.
Oh well, in that case, I'll just wild shape into a cat. Just kidding.
And
Oh,
wouldn't
okay.
it be better
So
if
you
he
can
hid
pee on his
anyway?
stuff.
What was that, Miss Junko?
Wouldn't it be better if she hid anyway? Unless you know what group,
To be honest, if he knows
I'll
who you are
look
and you
at her armor.
escaped, it could be bad for you. I didn't think of that until now,
Well,
but
but
or it could be
Lar-
good.
it could be.
Lareth was the one.
And that was a water temple thing then.
I don't know. I think
Wait,
No, I can
That's
ask him
that's
about
why we're here.
Lareth singled me out.
Yeah, but we use that. That's why because we're not here to overthrow the temple. We're here to get revenge for you. That's the reason
rescue
we're
her
here.
friends.
And yeah,
See
and
if-
that and that. I just mean it's an excuse for us to be here that isn't burn the place down.
Cool. We could just say, yeah, we're here to rescue my friends.
Yeah, and I could see like if
I'm
he
okay with
knows
that.
anything about that. Like, where are they? What are they doing?
Can I?
Why they
take
took
the
your
lead? Can I
arm?
take the lead on that one on that question?
You know the
Oh,
most
you're
about
not
this
going to be a
place.
cat.
No. I'm not gonna be a cat. I mean, if the reason we're here is for his purposes because we're finding my friends, then sure. Like, I'll be me. Okay, let's go.
I know this isn't relevant, but are there any scrolls that could make me a cat?
Yes.
I think there's some high level spells that can turn people into other things for
That-
a little bit.
That would be cool.
Wait,
Yes, there's a spell called Polymorph that could change you into anything you wanted for a very long period of time.
are we just going to leave those guys tied up here, or
For
do
now.
we want to talk
Oh
to
wait,
Okay.
yes.
Eldrand?
I'll knock him out again just in case.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Go up to each one.
It seems like the captain who had been shot by Brunk's shield has regained consciousness. He's just not really
Oh.
trying anything. He's just calmly waiting.
Let's just knock him out again, and then we can.
Well, he might have some.
I think he's not gonna have as much information as you think he's going to. It's gonna be like
Well, hold on.
hell hand all over again.
Let me go over. I'll go over to him.
No.
I'm not gonna do
Let's just go. Let's go.
Wait, Junko, hold on. Don't hit him yet.
I've already like knocked out 2 of them, and I'm just like,
Going down the row.
yeah.
Do you have some? Do you want to help us, like in exchange for information for, something? Does that
With
seem like-
there's like rope in his mouth, so he's like, no, at you.
I don't understand. Just nod or shake your head.
He glowers at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that as a no. Okay, let's go. Thanks. Good job, Corey. You tried. Knock him out, Junko.
Knocks him out.
Why does she get to have all the fun?
Oh, I said
Took
there's one more
initiative.
right here.
No, you're probably more careful than I am. You carry on.
Lop their head right off.
Yeah. I got a
Oh,
new sword.
sorry.
How does this work? Oh.
Oh my
Oh yeah,
god.
you did get a new sword.
Yep.
Olak moment. That's all I can think about.
All right, let's go. You're gonna lead us down that way, Cora, and we'll be okay as long as you have that cloak. I hope.
Yeah. I'll like fluff out my cloak, fluff it,
Okay.
and I'll lead the way, I guess.
Do we want to sneak just in case anyway?
I think we should be
No, I don't-
quiet, but we shouldn't try to draw attention to ourselves. But we shouldn't sneak. That will look.
We're gonna go
suspicious.
past a hallway with a lot of things in it.
I put my hood up.
So if they look my way, I'll just
I
be
have
like,
a hood.
"Hey, they're
I have
with
a hood.
me,
It's
guys."
a special hood, not just a random hood.
Oh.
I don't think we should sneak though, because that's suspicious.
I think we should just be quiet.
So you're
Not draw
saying
attention.
don't be suspicious.
I'm saying
There it
don't
is.
be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. That's us walking down the
Uh,
hallway.
You're welcome, Elizabeth.
You managed to work it in.
Yeah.
Well done.
Don't be suspicious.
Okay. So you guys going through that south door?
Yep.
Peep first.
Me first.
Peeping through the people, the south hall looks empty and abandoned. Dark.
I lead the way.
Okay.
Let me out of here. And yeah, I'll just keep
Cora
going.
leads the way back out into the,
What order are we
if it's a mess hall, the cafeteria, whatever you
guys
want to
figure
call
that
it. Which remains seemingly abandoned.
I thought you guys were behind
Why do
me.
you say
Hello?
seemingly? I was
Because
trying
I'm
to figure out
rolling to
what.
check if there's a
Before you
random
went.
encounter.
No random encounter.
You guys better hurry up.
I mean,
Narrative. We're
Oh,
moving in
okay.
narrative. Your
Yeah,
tokens
yeah.
movement
yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
should match narrative.
So I will
So-
purposefully look down this hall once I'm here.
Mhm.
Are they looking? Are they there?
Yeah, actually, there's one bugbear that's like forward, and when he sees you going past, he starts to like. And
I'm
then
like,
sees
hey,
your cloak
it's just
and.
me. Hey, how's it going? How about that
We're
beer?
with her.
Yep.
We're with
Yeah,
her. We're on the list.
Yeah, we'll just keep going.
We're out of beer.
Oh, I'll put in a word for you. I'll just keep going.
And this big, hulking, ugly bugbear just kind of gives each of you the stink eye as you go past. Even going so far as to lick his lips when he sees E3 go by.
Dwarves are tasty.
Oh, E3, he wants you.
He's into dwarves.
He's
You never know. Ithri might be into orcs. What kind of equipment is
Bugbear?
he? Bugbear, that's the one. What kind of equipment is he wearing? What quality kind of stuff? Does it look like he's well equipped?
You know, that's a good question.
I apologize.
Just have a quick peek. No, it's all good.
Take
It's all
notes
good.
of them. Take notes of them. We're gonna fight them later.
Yeah, probably.
way later, but later.
So, he is wearing a gray cloak with a black circle stitched into it.
Like mine.
Exactly like Cora's. As far as weapons and armor go, looks like just hide armor. He has a shield, which is just kind of strapped to his arm, but his hand isn't like holding it tight or anything. It's just loose.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see he has a couple of javelins that he wears on his back and a morning star hanging loosely from his belt.
Nice.
Okay, so it's supposedly right. I'll knock. I'll just the wall right
The
there.
secret knock, the universal
Yeah, yeah.
secret knock. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do my secret knock. Wanna come out?
After a moment, the wall slides open.
Oh shit.
The wall, there we go, slides open,
Ugh.
and you see the man from earlier. Why did my? Did I think I goofed up. Oh, I goofed up.
What happened?
There it is. I found it. It's okay. I fixed it.
That's great.
I mean, I didn't say anything.
Yeah,
The
amazing.
man from earlier presents himself. He is bearded with furry eyebrows pinched together in anger. You can see he wears chainmail beneath gray robes, while at his side hangs an enormous mace with the head carved to resemble a snarling demon. And
Hey, it's me,
his
Cora.
brows kind of unknit a little bit.
Is this a bad time?
Oh. Cora, you've returned already. How pleasant. And with your friends too, I see.
Yes, I have my friends here with me.
Will you all be joining the Air Temple then?
Well, we
Like
thought
to listen?
maybe
Joining?
Like to
we
talk.
could talk about, the mutual working together kind of thing.
I believe Cora, that we can easily come to some understanding.
So much.
I think so.
Perhaps you should all come in, and we can make some acquaintances. He's going to step back into the room and take a seat. The room itself is Spartan. It's very Spartan. It's gray. Everything is gray. The carpeting, the plaster, the wall hangings, furnishings, all of it. There are lamps of grayish metal which sit on the small table in front of him. And there's a wall shelf providing some dim illumination in the room. A pair of upholstered chairs are by the table. He has taken a seat in one, crossing one leg over his other knee as he kind of scrutinizes you as you come into the room. On the table are some pewter dishes. There's a plain crock, which looks like it's recently been emptied of mead by the smell. The shelves have some food stuff, and there's a few scrolls and books, and several human and demi-human skulls. You see a narrow bed in the northeast corner with a small stand beside it. Is everyone entering the room?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Don't have
Okay.
cloaks, so if we stand outside, we're probably gonna get killed.
Well, then definitely put your tokens in there if you're going in.
Yep.
Let me
I
just
know he
close
was
that because
snoring so loud.
as the last of you enters, the wall slides shut behind you. How nice that we can meet like this. I understand that you are very competent in what you do. I know Cora, but other introductions haven't been made.
Who does he look at first?
He's just kind of looking over you guys, scrutinizing you.
Cora looks at the rest of you.
Yeah, Junko. I'm June.
June. Hello. And
I'm
his eyes
new.
fall on Nova. Oh, I know you.
What do you mean you know me?
You were the former curate's prisoner.
You mean Lareth?
Yes. Before Belsornik took his place. I don't believe I ever got your name.
It's Noon. Yeah. Rhymes with June.
June.
That's why we
June
work so
and
well together.
Noon. Let's see.
N is fine. Just N. Yeah. The worst fake name I could have ever possibly come up with.
And gentlemen,
I'll step forward and put my hand out to shake his hand, and just say,
shake your hand.
my name is Dracon.
Dracon,
Yes.
and you, Sir Elf. T.
Tea.
Yeah, like the drink.
He'll turn finally to E3.
Hey. Call me Puck.
Puck. As
No.
you wish. And I am the prefect of the Temple of Elemental Air, Kelno. So I've been speaking with Cora, as I'm sure you have come to understand. I believe that our factions mutually benefit from our cooperation. Do you agree, June?
He said June, not Noon.
He did.
We can't hear you.
That's why. I said, yes.
Yes.
Without
exactly.
hesitation. This
So
is why
you-
she did a name so close.
You understand that we all have much to gain. Especially, I think, you, Noon.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, before we get into that mutual beneficial stuff, so you recognized her?
Indeed, I do.
Were you involved in that?
The Temple of Elemental Water has been growing in power for some time. They have taken to referring themselves as the Lesser Temple, seeing as they govern the other elements, while the Greater Temple below governs all of us. They see themselves as the leaders of
So
our elements. So
Oh, you
what
didn't answer the question.
the curate of the Water Temple wishes to have done, he has done. I was not a part of your unfortunate kidnapping.
Insight
That,
check.
I'm afraid, was orchestrated by my colleague, Roman. The curate of elemental earth above us.
So they just
Can I
kind of let
insight check that?
everybody.
Mhm.
They just let everybody know about that then.
Well, I believe you were meant to be a gift to
21.
Lareth. 21?
Mhm.
You definitely get that behind his calm, slightly off-putting presence is a keen, shrewd mind that is absolutely appraising everything you are saying and cultivating the exact word choice he wants. However, you aren't sensing duplicity from him, just a sense of wary study, of calculation.
So you recognized her. You were
Yes.
aware of the others as well then?
Indeed, I am.
Can you? Well, I'll just let you know. That's why we're here. To rescue.
A rescue mission. That does make sense. So your enemy here is the Water Temple. And
Yes.
to some extent, I believe the Greater Temple, whom your quarry, Lareth, now serves. Served? I suppose, given his recent betrayals, he no longer works for the Greater Temple.
What do you?
What did he
do you
do?
mean? What did he do?
Have you not heard?
No! Please tell me!
Some of our agents who were informed by a local elf attempted to liberate Curate Lareth so that he could continue in his good work. Good.
So he's not actually here?
Oh no. I
was
suspect it
hoping
would
to-
be
No, no,
very
no.
problematic were he to appear here. For
I
him.
was hoping
What-
to take his arm off of him in return.
No, what happened though? What happened?
Well, he betrayed us, executed the agents we sent to liberate him, and we have not heard from him since. When I was finished laughing at the embarrassment of Belsornig, I wrote him off as not my problem. So I will not grieve should any harm befall him.
I see.
Well, if
It
Lareth
was rather
isn't here,
embarrassing for Romak, who had orchestrated his escape, hoping to raise the position of the Earth Temple in the eyes of the Greater Temple. It very catastrophically did not work out for him.
So Romag tried to get help to Lareth so they could escape, and then
Lareth betrayed him, yes.
Yeah. Well,
And
you
it
were
also
right.
serves to make
about-
Belsornig look untrustworthy. If one priest of water could behave as such, why not a second?
Well, that's good for you, right?
It could be. I believe,
Well-
Cora, that I can trust you and your friends in a little intrigue, can I not?
We love intrigue.
Dracon, would you say that your group is trustworthy?
Yes.
Dracon, would you?
I
Yes, you
think
could.
I've known them for quite a while now. I have no reason to.
At least 2 weeks.
I have no
Hey, it's
reason
been
to
like
say
a month
no.
and a half
I'm kidding.
since I'm
Indeed.
Yes.
I will say it is very curious that you would be here. There was a Dracon spoken of by our Lord Wizard.
Oh, no.
And who would that be?
Well, the Lord Wizard Hector, of course. He had mentioned a very bright rising star who could be an optimal candidate in the Greater Temple.
Oh.
Would that be you?
I mean, I do. That name rings a bell, but I know quite a lot of people. It's hard to pinpoint.
He's trying so hard to get us to like.
I don't know any. I don't know anybody personally within here. I don't believe I've never been here before.
Really? Then
Yes,
what brings you here, if not to liberate friends?
I am here for the same reason as my friends are.
To liberate people you have never met and have no knowledge of.
Pretty
Well-
much, yes. Yes.
What
Well,
a generous,
Nova
kind
Cree-
man you are, Dracon.
I would like to
Noon-
think myself
Noon
as
is
such
our
a person.
friend.
Yes.
We
Because
actually
my-
haven't
I had
met.
such a good name cover too, and
I
you just
know.
blew it.
I didn't know it. Noon is our friend, and we want to help her.
Yes, I can see how that would be the case. You must have gotten quite close after your escape 6 months ago.
Seem to know a lot.
Well, the wind carries many secrets.
So, if you want us to work with you, you're gonna have to give us some information that's actually helpful. If Larry's not here,
course.
obviously I can't exact revenge on him. So where are my friends?
Of course. I am inclined to offer you, as they say, a little tit for tat.
What is
You
it?
see, my problem lies with the temples of water and fire. Romag has done a more thorough job in destroying the Temple of Elemental Earth than I could ever hope to do. The fool that he
Uh,
is.
Yeah.
Holy
Oops.
shit.
Sorry, bro.
Burn, bro.
That's some hot air.
Nice one.
And as Romag's temple is only on the first floor. Oops. Well, I guess that's a secret I will just share with you for free.
Well, we already knew that, right?
I do
Yes.
suspect, though,
We knew this, but it's
No.
But we're not on the
that
first floor.
your
No.
problem lies with Romag. I would imagine if you're seeking revenge, you would want to punish the man who gave you to Lareth as a gift.
I want to
To
find
elevate
my
his station.
friends.
Yeah,
more than I
first
want
and foremost, yeah, our friends, and then maybe, other
I'm a-
stuff.
Very firm believer in both having one's treat and enjoying it at the same time.
That doesn't tell us where they are.
No, it does not. Forgive me, I do seem to be drifting a little, Dracon. Thank you for pulling me back on course.
You're welcome. Don't mention it.
Ever again.
My problems lie with Alrem of the Fire Temple and Belsornig of the Water Temple, both of whom unfortunately share this floor with me. One of them has a prisoner I think you will find very interesting, who is kept on this floor.
Who's
Who?
that?
I didn't catch their name,
Do they look
only
like?
that they are of the lizard folk.
I don't know any lizards, so
I'll
did.
just look at Nova. That's one of them, right?
Possibly.
It will take me some time to ponder on where the others might be kept, but in the meantime, perhaps
I'm sure it will.
you might visit our friends in the water and fire temples and divine where they keep your lizard folk friend.
Well, there's a problem with that. We couldn't exactly go through the doors labeled as such.
Oh, you visited our elemental hallway.
Yeah.
Well, that is
Peeked into
unfortunate,
it.
as
Peek.
that is the way to access all three of our respective temples. Tell me, which way did you come from? Because in order to access that hall, you would have had to come from one of our three temples.
Or
Well, technically, we came from up.
Above? Ah,
Yep.
so you've been in my temple.
Oh,
Yeah.
That would explain the alarm that was tripped earlier.
You know, I'm sorry. That was me. I apologize.
Yes, it was a tragic loss. Some of my prized crystalware were smashed. I imagine the Drell must have startled you significantly.
It sure
No?
did. Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Yes, I can imagine so. It's
Yeah,
good
really kicked
that I
our
wasn't
ass.
holding a ceremony or a sacrifice at present, or else you would have found the entirety of my elemental forces in the awkward position of trying to sacrifice you.
Yes, thank
It's-
goodness it was just a drobe.
Very good, very good.
does
And
that sound like a
fear
threat?
not,
oh yeah.
make an insight check if you feel like you need it.
I don't.
That's 5.
You know, maybe, maybe not.
Everything just sounds like a threat. It's hard to tell which one's
He's
which.
very pleasant, you know, you can't tell.
Yeah.
However, fortune, the winds, if you will, blew you on a different course, and now we're all able to be comrades. Don't you think, Dracon?
There is more people here than just me. If you would like to speak to the rest of the group, I am.
Oh, I am
Not a-
speaking to all of you, but I thought you might serve to illustrate my point perfectly.
Can you please repeat what you said? I was kind of daydreaming about this Hector you mentioned and why they would know
Mike
my
is
name.
being weird.
You are interested in this, Hector. Well, I would love to introduce you once the Air Temple is in a better position with the Greater Temple. As I've said, I could help all of you a great deal once you've helped me.
What
I
is
do
it
have-
you want us to do exactly?
can't
You want
get
us to
into the-
completely take out the other temples?
Well,
Or
We
Their
can't get into
loss
them.
would certainly be of benefit to you, don't you think? Because you see, the Dracon I'm familiar with was
Sure.
traveling with a group of individuals who called themselves the Valkyrie out of Hummelbank.
I am not familiar with that word. What does that mean?
Cora does not
No.
say anything.
I
Sweating
was-
intensifies.
I lived in Hummelbank once when I was younger.
How
With my family.
coincidental. 2 individuals named Dracon, both of whom know a wizard named Hector out of Hummelbank.
I don't
The
know if I
world
know
really
this.
is a small place.
I don't know if
Isn't
I know
it,
this.
June?
God damn it! Listen to me. I don't know if I know this Hector, but you keep saying I do. I
Oh,
don't know how
not
got
you.
this in-
Only that our good Hector knows a man named Dracon from
that's-
Hummelbank.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't deign to tell you who you do or don't know. But, Noon,
Of
to
course.
answer your question of what I want from you, I would very much like your help. I understand that your company has something of a specialty with violence, which I would like to turn against my rivals, Belsornig and Ulrem, both of whom, might I add, have hurt you directly, Noon. You see, Belsornig was the apprentice, the understudy, if you will, of Curate Lareth. It's possible he may even know where you can find Lareth. Now, I don't know which of them has your friend prisoner, but I'm sure you can find out. I'd be happy to
Well-
point you in the direction of both of their respective temples.
That's great, but you're not offering us anything more than they would be able to offer us. So if I just went to them and asked them for the right information and said that, oh, maybe I'll help take out the air temple for you, they might offer me more. And
Oh,
they
I
have what I want,
don't-
according to you.
I don't think that will work out very well for you at all. I think we might find some disagreement in that
Really?
course of action. Yes.
Interesting.
You see, Belsornig will simply take you hostage once more. I understand he has something of a habit of human sacrifice. And Ulrem as well. He's quite a desperate man. He knows how close the water temple and air temples are right now. He knows that were he to attack either one of us, we would both band together against him. He is quite a desperate man and has made alliances, or is very interested in an alliance with the Earth Temple. Now, all of these politics surely bore you. None of this matters to you, of course. Why would it? You're here to save your friends and surely nothing more.
Exactly.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
tell me what happened to the
So-
half elf.
So, let me offer you something more tangible. My temple bears no ill will towards the people of Hummelbank, for instance, or Vigormount. We have no machinations amongst the elves, nor the dwarves. We care not for prisoners or princelings. We simply wish to exist, to continue our faith, and to command those forces of greater violence. It would be very simple to bring communities in our fold under our protection.
So, what you are asking of us is to kill Belsornig and the other fellow.
Kill is such an ugly word.
If there's a better one, please tell me.
I prefer not to know what should befall my colleagues. The esteemed Belsornig, however, is a brutal, ruthless man who is gathering greater and greater power in his little lesser temple. And before too much longer, I doubt a little group like yours would be able to stop him. If you stopping him happens to liberate your friend, though, wouldn't that be neat? And imagine what other secrets I could offer that might benefit you as well. Seeing as I and the Air Temple alone have visited the floors below.
Miss Cora said about the hallway that led into each individual temple.
Yes, there is a trick to that, of course. You'll find that many of our passages bear little tricks to safely navigate.
And how do we navigate that one? Unless there's
Which
a better
one?
way to enter the temples.
It really depends on which doors you wish to use. I am happy to tell you all that I know and to assist you in getting where you wish to go. But I am going to need a little commitment. You understand?
You tell us how to get through where we need to go.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me what happened to the half-elf that was part of my group. And you tell us if there are any secret exits out of here. That way, if we need to make an escape from said other temples, we can get out easily and continue working. And we will help
Also,
you.
what those big sealed doors are for.
Oh,
Yes.
interesting that you should ask. And in exchange for these things, what do I get?
We'll help take down the other temples.
Well, you certainly make a very bold offer.
You need our help, right?
There is
I
one
You
thing
need
I
to
would,
offer us information.
there is one thing I would like to inquire about for
Of
my help.
course.
I am a man of magic, as you clearly seem to know. Do you have
I
anything
don't
that
like
I
to
could
assume.
use? You know, like scrolls or magical items that perhaps you possess that you wouldn't mind parting.
This is where
Jacob,
we
now
lose
is not
it.
the time.
This is where we
If-
lose it.
If he wants our help, it would help him by helping us. It's just,
You know, I do have just the item. I think it would interest you. It is a little dagger
okay.
of potent enchantment. I have it for a reason, but once its reason has been fulfilled, I would be delighted to gift it to you.
May I ask what the reason is?
Of course, I would like to plunge it into Alrem's heart.
Which one's Alrim, sorry?
Fire temple.
Alrem is the prefect of elemental fire.
Would you like me to do it for you?
Oh no, no, I would far prefer to do it myself, as an offering to air. And
I understand.
once our little ritual has been completed, I would be honored to reward you with this blessing.
So, in that case, you don't want us to kill him if we come across him. You
I
want to
would
do it yourself.
prefer Alrem be brought to me, helpless and unadorned.
Okay, magic items aside.
Oh, okay.
But
Sorry.
let's consider that just a little bonus, separate from the rest
Hey,
of our
what's
negotiations.
your problem with Alrim?
Alrem? Well, you see, if he successfully allies with Romag and Elemental Earth, it won't bode well for my little temple, which is perceived as being very weak, seeing as all of my apprentices have already been executed.
Did they execute your apprentices?
They did.
So that's why you want to
Alrem
do the
killed the first in a little
stabby
altercation, and Belsornig, seeing this altercation, wanted to enforce his absolute authority, Cora. So he had the rest of my apprentices rounded up and sacrificed.
That's pretty messed up.
Why is each element at such odds end with each other?
I would have thought a man of your esteemed learning would understand perfectly, Dracon. You see, each element is a base component, wholly different from the others.
Yes.
Each element is, in and of itself, a power within this plane of existence, and
Yes.
others. They don't coexist, they create chaos. And from the chaos of the warring elements comes existence, life, the world, the planes we live and exist within. All of it stems from primordial chaos,
That's not.
which is itself spawned of the struggle between fire, water, earth, and air.
I don't think that's right. It's not what I was taught.
Is it not, Cora? Well, I would love to discuss theology at length with you. I would very greatly value what elucidation you can provide me. But he looks at the rest of you. I believe we have business to put before pleasure. So, our terms are set. Do we have an accord?
Well, if there's other information that's pertinent to what we're doing,
Then, of course, I will tell you as much as I can as you prove yourselves.
so that map I asked about,
Yes, such a thing could be provided for you.
it would help a lot in us getting to the other temples and, you know.
The DM will have to figure something out to make that work, but we'll
I've
figure
heard of this
something out.
DM.
Yes.
Is that Argale? Who's that? Just kidding.
Can we convene back here shortly once we have a conversation?
Oh, I was under the impression, Cora,
No,
that you were only going to bring your friends when they were ready to
I mean,
forge our alliance.
I'm also meant a moment, but if whatever, you know.
Well, Dracon, I wouldn't want you to be uncomfortable with any of what we're asking each other to do.
Of course, I appreciate that very much.
Perhaps
Oh.
you and your other concerned friends, T, do you, yes,
I'll
could
mind link
step
to
outside
Dracon and just ask him, are you good with these terms? Do you think we need to ask for more? What? I'm like side-eyeing him so it's not obvious.
I have a long, hard think.
While Kelno's like fucking monologuing for 3 years over there.
So, do you know any of Corvanians here? I heard that there are some in the temple.
Corvanians. I have not had the privilege of dealing with that illustrious people. But I would be very interested if you know any who are looking for work.
You know, I also heard the temple was capturing like princesses and princes. What's up with that?
Thought that
Well,
the elves
Cora,
captured the prince.
The machinations of the Greater Temple are very important. Do you understand, Cora? And I would love to share what I know with you, but I will need to see a little commitment.
He uses people's
before
names so much, it freaks me out.
June
Does
will
that on
raise her
purpose.
hand real quick and be like, what does machination mean?
Their plans and plots.
Oh, okay.
Of
Is he
course.
losing faith in us now?
Valsornig is probably privy to greater information than I. Of course, he would not be given this information were he willing to give it out, but I suspect with sufficient motivation, such answers could be extracted from him. Does that answer your question, June?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Didn't answer my question though.
So while these questions are being asked and answered, I will respond to Nova. I can't say I am happy with these terms. It doesn't seem like we're getting anything from him at this point. A way into the other temples is always nice, but I'm sure we could find a way ourselves.
Yeah.
The fact he won't tell us where your friends are makes sense because he wants our help. But I'm also planning on what we should do next if we do agree with his terms. He mentioned that the elemental fire would be at... How do I phrase this? If the air temple fought the fire temple, then the water would help them. Which makes me think maybe we should try and deal with the water first. Because then there's only one opposing force. But I don't know, I don't like this. He knows too much about me. Maybe I shouldn't have used my name, but I felt being forthright was the right thing to do. I know we mentioned it, and I'm sure everybody hates me for the fact, but I don't care.
I mean, it's better than my fake name that I used, right? I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get any. I mean,
He
what
will
we
not-
asked for is what we asked for. I don't think
He
he's
will
gonna
not give
offer
us
anything
a
more.
straight answer.
Nope, not until we commit to helping him.
He wants us to bring the
All
fire fellow back here. If we can find a straightforward path without too much conflict,
Yeah,
fight him, take him
but if
unconscious,
it's
bring him
yeah.
back.
I think for now the information's kind of as good as it's gonna get. He definitely knows a lot more about us than we anticipated. So
We have been making quite a noise for a while now. It all started at the moat
unfortunate.
house.
okay, well, there's an awkward silence in the room now, probably.
I was gonna say
No,
there is.
Cora-
So he's been
No,
monologuing
Cora would
this
have
entire
said
time.
something.
Okay,
Cora would have
okay.
been talking to him.
I try
Actually,
to
I
be
would
aware
like
of that,
to.
but when you're having a conversation inside your head, it's like
And that's
Yeah, and
why I practice elemental air so exclusively. Does that make sense, Noon? Do you understand?
yeah, I'm more about the balance of them all, but if that's your thing, that's your thing, who am I to argue?
Balance is only balance amidst discord.
Kel, no.
What that means.
I
Yes, Cora.
you're all about, not like talking about things and non-violence. That's kind of why I wanted to have this accord with you.
I see.
This
You are very wise for your age, Cora.
but this thing with Alrim, I don't think it's the right course for you.
Oh, is that how you feel, Cora?
Yes.
I mind
Dracon,
link.
do you feel the same way?
I mind link Nova and say, "Here we go again."
So
You guys are just
we're-
mind talk. It's so
Dude, we're gonna get nowhere if you're gonna try to tell him what to do.
we're having a discussion.
How about we don't murder people?
I believe your business, your quarrels are your own. I will not be a deciding factor on whether or not this person deserves to die.
I would
But part of-
never, Cora, I would never ask you to be an executioner. That's why I would have you bring him to me, so that I can handle that unpleasant business.
You don't understand. She's gonna try to talk you out of it, though.
It doesn't
And-
matter. I can't just bring somebody helpless to you for you to stab in the heart. That's not right.
I am sorry that you feel that way, but if that is how you feel, I am still prepared to negotiate with you. We can work around this little snag.
I think we should explore other solutions. I think getting you both in a room and talking it out.
I'm gonna
Cora,
mind
can
link
you
to
please
Cora
stop?
and just to remind her, Cora, these people are all evil. They're not gonna sit in a room and work it out. They're actively conspiring to murder each other.
Do you know, Cora, I think that is an excellent idea. I think you should put Allrem and myself in a room together.
No weapons, just,
Absolutely no weapons.
girly.
Of
Maybe
course,
there
I
was
would
a
fear
good-
for my safety, so naturally you would remove his holy symbol.
Well,
That
do you
he
know
doesn't.
why he did what he did?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do.
Oh my god.
Why?
I would like to share that with you, Cora. I would. But I'm afraid our time is running out. I have shared a great
what?
deal of information with all of you
I-
generously, and I'm going to need a commitment before I share any further.
What do you mean by that? Just us saying, yeah, we agree?
I need to know that I can count on your loyalty to the Temple of Air going forward.
And you'll
And
take
once
us at our
we've
word?
established this. No,
I
you,
think when
Cora,
you put
I
it
think I
like
could
that-
take at your word. But I have a little task. Complete this little task for me, and I'll know we can trust one another.
Ah, great, an errand quest.
Side quest.
And
I love
once
side
know
quests!
we can trust one another, once you've proven that I can trust you, I would be happy, honored even, to share all that I know with you about your friends, prisoners,
What's
about elven plots, and what my colleagues are up to, and I will even go so far as to arm you with whatever means I have at my disposal going forward. And together, we can potentially reach the greater
Just
temple.
mind linking to Cora. Stop pushing it.
And
Stop
talk to
pushing it.
Elric.
Stop pushing it.
Talk
We usually
to
just hit
Elric.
stop pushing it. Stop pushing it.
Oh
Stop
dear, Cora,
pushing
are
it.
you okay?
I'm fine.
Whatever troubles you.
A
She gets
headache,
headaches sometimes, yeah.
I would.
piercing, annoying.
Yes, troublesome headaches can be irritating.
I agree. What do you want us to do for you? I'll do it.
You'll do it. That is exciting news.
Wait, what is it? What is the errand?
Let's find out what it is first.
Well, what I would like very much is for a certain group of bugbears working for Belsornig to finalize their negotiations in joining my temple.
You mean the ones that we saw?
Wait,
Awkward.
the ones we saw some bugbears.
No,
There are
no,
plenty of
no.
bugbears in this temple. These ones are led by a chieftain who you will find a little to the southwest of here.
Southwest.
Okay.
In fact, there's a secret passage which will take you right there.
Oh, that's convenient.
Cool.
They will probably be a little hostile to you at first, but I understand that their chief is very interested in joining my temple. Belsornig isn't paying very well, you see.
So
and
you just
works
gotta
them
pay him
very
more.
hard. I am happy to pay them more. I have nearly bankrupted my temple's coffers in the paying of my mercenaries. I believe that everyone should be paid a fair salary.
Kind
do you
of
have a
leadership
name?
we like to see.
Do you have a name of the chieftain, or
I do not.
how will we know it's them?
Well, I'm going to give you directions where to find them.
Oh, you know exactly. Okay.
You just said there was a secret passage that would lead us directly
Yeah.
to them, Miss Cora.
Well, are they just staying in a room or what?
We'll let
Where
him
else would they be
talk.
staying?
Look, I still have a headache. Okay.
I understand.
Boy, wonder why.
Can
Yeah,
I
you
ask,
understand,
though-
Dracon. I know you do.
Yes, why do you need us to finalize this for you? If they are willing to join you, why can't
Well,
you
if
just
they
do
were
it?
willing, they would have already done so, Dracon.
Oh, so you want us to rough them up a bit and convince them, I see.
They are
No. What?
a little indecisive. They have expressed interest, but lack the commitment to seal the deal.
I understand.
Have you shown them the money though?
Of course not. Have you ever bartered with bugbears, Cora?
No.
They
Well,
are
I
a very
tried.
Crude
tried.
bunch who, when presented with a gift on a table, will stab everyone protecting the table and take it, whether it is to their long-term benefit or not.
Why would they stab a table?
I believe you may have misheard me, Dracon.
Oh,
How many of,
Going
other
deaf.
than the chieftain, how many of the others need to survive this negotiation?
Oh, I only care for the chieftain.
Okay.
Others will come to his cause.
Nope.
But if you are truly interested in preventing bloodshed,
Yes, right?
Not really.
I mean,
the more that join me, the merrier.
We'll see.
this sounds like a simple enough task.
It is very simple, and it will strengthen my position in the temple greatly, thus proving your loyalty to me.
And we can stay here in your temple for reprieve if we wanted to, like rest here.
Once this little task has been done, I would certainly consider that. I would consider this your new home, your quarters, even.
Well, we're I'm kind of like I like to see the open air.
Okay,
you know.
anyways,
This is a little claustrophobic
Point-
down here for
point
me.
us in the direction.
The secret tunnel.
Of course.
Secret tunnel.
What you will do is go back out into that hallway, bearing my cloaks, and you will continue straight west to a door at the end of the hall. This will take you into some of the quarters of my own bugbears. They may be surprised to see you, but they should not harm you as long as you bear my cloak and inform them of what your job is. You will find another door in that room. Take an immediate left out of that door, and you will find the secret door.
Speaking
And once
of your
through that
bugbears,
secret door, take
yes.
the very first door you come across,
First
and
door.
this will bring you to the bugbears in question. That is
Okay.
where they are quartered.
Keep turning left.
But beware,
Got it.
once you pass through that secret door, you will be in the territory of Belsornik, and my cloaks will no longer help you. In fact, they may cause you some trouble.
So we should take them off, probably.
Once you reach that point, I would not deign to tell you how to do what you do.
So speaking of your bugbears, they're requesting more to drink.
Oh.
Of course.
They seem kind of grumpy about it.
Yes. I will tend to that while you tend to your own affairs. So,
Okay.
now that we have an understanding,
Time to die.
Oh, you're thirsty?
you will come with me, and I will fetch you your cloaks. Shall we?
Okay.
Okay.
He takes you to this door in his room, opening it,
Bow.
and steps through. And as he leads you into this next chamber over, you see that it is a plastered, painted chamber, probably a guest room of the temple. It now holds a cot,
Oh.
2 sofas, some cushions, a small table, and a battered cabinet. The carpeting on the floor is of a gray hue, obviously indicating connection to the air temple. You see 4 hairy bugbears clad in gray, brandishing glaives in here, accompanied by 2 taller hyena-like humanoids. All of them kind of turn to stare at you as you enter,
Hello.
along with Kelna, who for
Are
his
these-
part just raises a hand. May I introduce to you your new colleagues?
Oh,
These esteemed individuals will be working with us going forward. If you see them, as long as they bear my cloak and insignia, do them no harm. Though, should you see them not bearing my cloak, you should assume they have betrayed us, and they are yours. he goes over to the cabinet and opens it, kind of eyeing up a few different bits of clothing before returning with some cloaks, all in gray, all bearing the black circle stitched onto it.
Great.
What kind of clasp is on these cloaks? Is it just a standard?
It's very basic. It's just
Okay.
like little ropey string.
Cool.
I will put mine on.
Yeah.
He'll gesture to the door, the north door. You will find yourselves back out in the hallway if you take this door.
Do you need a hand, Miss Nova, putting yours on?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay.
She's already got
Thanks,
a
though.
hand.
Yeah, she only has one.
So it's easy to put on. Leave her be, bro.
I'm just trying to help.
Oh, Stella, help me.
I can't get out the door.
I'll go
'cause I haven't opened
up
it.
to yeah. Before we leave, I'll go up to Kelno. We'll be back in a jiffy, hopefully.
I
with
have no doubt.
friends.
Do you
Travel
have
safe.
something smaller? Because
friends,
this
Cora.
doesn't work.
Of
And, like,
course.
Draco's trying to do
June.
like mobility.
And-
like,
While I'm gone, I really want you to think about that. Non-violent solutions. To
I
your
will
problems.
consider
I'm
it
just
with utmost
grabbing
urgency.
Cora. Let's go.
And as I go
Hey.
by the bugbears, I'm like, I put in a good word for you. Don't worry.
Do take good care of Cora, Miss Nova.
Thanks, Cora. I just glare at him.
I'm gonna
Don't
be the last
bullet
one out the
anybody,
door and be
dude.
like, can I cut this off and just like stick it?
Of course. And then he'll
I'm
wait
gonna
for
do
you
an
all to
insight on
leave.
that one.
Well, guys, I think that went well.
Oh,
There's a
You
lot.
just can't get a read on this guy.
There was a lot of talking. I don't really know what's happening.
He just wants us to go run an errand for him.
I mean, yeah, I know what he said, but I don't really know what's happening.
He's just talking circles and
Look, pretty
I'm-
much. I mean, he's been put
Cora,
in this
stop
position.
reasoning with the bad guys because in here it's not gonna happen. And you're just you put a little bit of a damper on us getting anywhere in that negotiation. I realize that's not what you want to see. You would rather people get along and stuff, but these people are obviously not gonna do that. So
Look, he's been through some trauma. I just
no,
don't
we're not
think it-
excusing it because he's been through
I'm
some
not-
trauma.
I'm not excusing it. I'm just saying I want to understand how they got here and why they're doing this.
Doesn't matter right now.
I think it does.
What if understanding is why they are the way they are?
If I understand, I can, like, I'll shrink away from Nova. I can help them heal
Yeah,
and
but
maybe
What
not.
if understanding?
We don't have to.
What?
You know,
but
like,
what about what happens if you finally understand and it turns you like them?
Look,
There's
people
nothing
aren't.
to
Should we
People
go?
aren't born
Let's go.
evil. That's
Let's go.
just
Let's
not
go.
how it works.
They are though.
They're not. You go see a little baby and be like, "That baby's evil, yo." That's not.
Have you seen some babies? Some babies are evil.
I've never
okay?
seen an
I
evil
mean-
baby.
You should have
I've
seen
seen
my
an evil
cousin when he
baby.
was born.
This is speaking as Saraha. I've seen an evil baby.
Well, anyway, let's take his directions. We go west, inform the bugbears, left, secret first door.
That way's west, by the way.
Right ahead.
East.
No,
Okay.
I can't
not-
open
No,
the
this
door.
way, Cora,
GM
that
has-
way.
As
Oh.
you push the
Oh.
door open, we're actually going to pause here and take a short break. Chat, thank you for watching. We will be back in a few minutes. I would encourage you to get some snacks, hydrate, stretch a little bit, and we will see you on the other side. See you shortly. How hard Saraha is forcing herself not to say anything.
We're back.
Welcome back, everyone.
Will not be trapped.
again.
Awesome. All right. So you guys we're just about to open a door. I'm looking for the dang door. Where is it? There it is. I found it.
Way over here.
Let me open that up for you. Hello? There it is.
Hello.
All right. So as the door opens, you see a rectangular chamber with many odds and ends of furniture. 3 wooden chairs, 2 armchairs, a large table, 2 small tables, a desk, 3 couches, a cot, and countless cushions and pillows just everywhere. Lounging here are 6 large bugbears clad in gray cloaks and kilts. And in their state of leisure at present,
We get killed.
they are leaving nothing to the imagination with their
Oh my god.
lounging.
Wow.
Hey, you know,
Hello. We're going to get those other the chief.
What's wrong with you?
I mean, you're using your kilt wrong. We're coming through.
Huh? What's wrong with your kilt?
It's to cover
Anyways.
things up.
Huh? No. Just air it out. They pay you no mind though.
Yeah. Ithri's just.
Yeah, let's just go through here. Let's just.
Aura's gonna like put her hand on Ithri's shoulder and like.
Guys, should we get killed?
Why? They don't do much, clearly.
I just looks like a cool uniform choice. All right, let's go through the door.
And pushing the door
The
open,
hell out
you
of this
see
room.
a narrow 10, well, not narrow. You see a 10-foot wide corridor that just goes on and on into the darkness. Long way off.
We're out of that room, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. He said first door is the secret door, right?
no,
First
it said
door.
it's left out of
Yes.
this door. Wasn't it left out of that door that we just left?
Yeah, left.
No,
was-
the door on the left was in that room that we just came out of, and then it's the first door in this hallway.
That's what I said.
I was agreeing with you.
I will
It's correct.
follow.
okay.
Three.
I will follow you.
Can I light a torch?
Looks around and no one moves. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
moving.
Let me give you a light source, Dracon.
Raccoon.
25.
I'll race ya.
30. We both
I
know
mean,
you're
that's
faster
cheating.
than me.
Bye.
No
5,
key points.
10, 15,
There you
20,
go.
25.
You've
30.
got a torch. So you guys go north along the corridor,
He says first door. There's
continues.
one door in this.
on and on.
Is there anything on the walls in this corridor, like those other weird ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some hanging tattered tapestries. You see some scuff marks that look like some of the local bugbears were graffitiing in here. Like you see a Ruth Osmus's mom is hot or something like that. Like just bugbear trash graffiti.
I
Um,
mean, just high school
um,
stuff.
I thought we'd be going south. Are we sure this is the right way?
He did say southwest, which is kind of weird.
I
We
was led to
literally are
believe
going-
that the secret door would be on the left of the door we just left, but you guys ran up this way, so I am following
That's
you.
what I thought, but okay. Let's go through this door.
Wait, let me read
Yes.
my directions.
Oh no.
Straight west.
We
Yes,
did
that's
that.
into the
Inform-
room we went
Inform bugbears.
We
Yeah.
did
Yes.
that.
Left to the secret.
Well, when you
Yes.
walk in the room from that door, it
There's
is
only
to
one
the
door.
left, to be fair.
Maybe we should check this to make sure there's no secret.
I am
door.
going to investigate said wall.
Oh,
Okay,
help.
make an investigation check.
And then he said the first door.
And then the first door. Yeah, this doesn't seem right.
Only a 13.
No, I think this
13?
is right.
Was that with my help?
Oh, then you'd have advantage.
Oh, okay.
I
I'll
am
just roll
aiding.
another
I'm
one.
using the aid action.
Okay. Shoot bus.
13.
Oh, rip.
Can I also investigate?
You can. Don't forget, you guys also have some chat's blessings.
We don't need to waste our chat plus.
I mean, if we
I've
was
already
told
done
it
my
was
aid.
there, do we really need to investigate?
It's hidden.
He said the
I
first
know
door.
that.
There's only one door. That's it.
Oh, I'm not very good at investigating.
Me either.
15.
Sorry.
15. Actually, you find a brick, and when you push in on it, Cora,
Oh.
it opens.
Oh,
Hmm,
let's not tell him about this.
This is
About
where
us
he
going
wants
the
us
wrong
to
way.
go.
Not tell him that we went the wrong way.
Yeah, let's not tell him that.
Okay.
We're not incompetent, sir. I promise.
We were just checking the hole. That's all.
Investigate.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
now it's the
And
first
then-
door.
Now it's first door. Bugbears should be in there. Okay, so
no,
what's
the bugbears were. Oh, the bugbears we're looking for. I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
you. Never mind.
Where? What's our plan here?
We could charm them.
I think.
I could
Can you
charm
charm-
3 of them if there are
You
more
should charm
than 3.
the chief,
Yeah, I can do that.
and then he
bef-
can just, you know.
I think it's worth speaking to them first
Okay.
because we are not
Well,
trying
so
to
what
make
do
them
we-
hostile towards us.
What are we gonna say?
I
We
think.
have word from Kelno that you are looking to join. We have
go.
lots
Have
of
lots
money,
of-
do it.
There's lots of money.
and there's more beer and ale
Oh, beer.
coming,
Yeah, they like beer.
and it would
And
be.
kilts. They like kilts.
They are probably wearing kilts too, with their penises showing. Yes.
Weren't
Oh,
we supposed to
no.
take our cloaks off? Should we put our cloaks at the end of the hall?
Oh yeah, we put our
Yes,
cloaks away.
I'm gonna take my cloak off.
And
in
I
the
do the same.
bag.
Okay.
we'll be fine.
Or do we want
Like-
to show a cloak to this guy because we're from?
No.
No, they said
If he asks for
because we're in the
proof-
water temple.
Yeah, but we're from there, trying to persuade these guys
Yes,
to go there.
if-
He said it might cause trouble though.
No,
Ashley knows.
he more so meant if we walked around freely wearing the cloaks. But yes, I think if we
We flash it.
don't wear them now, and if they ask for proof, then we can show them.
Sounds good.
Do you guys want me to go first?
No.
No.
No, I think Dracon can do the talking for this one.
Oh, sure.
What?
As I don't mind talking to people, it's my favorite thing to do.
I'm
you used to
I'm
be a
really good
professor?
at persuading people.
I did.
I have a really
am.
good persuasion score, but okay.
I don't.
I will knock on the door.
You knock on the door.
Hello. Hello.
You can hear like chairs scuffing on cobblestone. A moment later, who's there?
This is a messenger sent from Kelno.
Kelno not here.
I know that. I'm here from. He sent me here to speak to the chieftain. Bugbear chieftain. Are you him?
Just a minute.
Okay, take your time. Did we get the
Gonna
chieftain's
ambushed
name?
right now.
Are we
No, we
being
didn't. He didn't
respectful
know it.
to them, or do we?
I
They're
mean, we should be
dominant.
nice. we
Hey,
should be
I have an
nice.
idea. I can offer them gifts.
What gifts?
Is it the fish?
I have some fish left.
How about after we secure their.
I gotta get rid of it. It stinks so bad.
Just
you
throw
just
it in the
drop it.
trash.
Throw it
Miss
away!
Cora.
No, they like it.
Jesus.
Who
I mean,
likes it?
Archaeo.
I don't want to waste it.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Who's Jesus?
I have no idea.
Oh, by the moon, bro.
The
Nice.
door opens
By the moons.
again.
Is it a
Well, not again, I
chieftain?
guess. The door opens. There is a massive bugbear. This one wearing a chain shirt with a shield, and you can see that his morning star is bigger than the others.
I mean,
Must be
size
cheap.
isn't everything. It's fine.
Is this a euphemism, or do you mean like his act?
They are extremely crude.
Mm. Hello.
Who you?
My name is Dracon.
Don't care.
You just okay?
Who you?
Sure.
Hey.
We are friends.
Job
of,
offer.
We are friends of the Temple of Air.
Nice. Now get out. Get lost.
No. We have been
That's
sent
Dracon.
here because we was told you would be willing to join
Sent by who?
Kelno. I've said his name about 4 times now. You know
You're
You're
Kelno?
old.
That's kind of rude. You smell.
I don't think this is going very well.
Don't worry, Miss Cora. I have this handled.
Sorry.
There's money on the table. We have been told there is more money than you are getting paid now. There is also
Money?
lots of money, gold,
Gold.
platinum,
Platinum. What's
electrum.
platinum?
It's this.
And I'll pull out a platinum coin and hand him it.
This is just a.
Like
this
cheap
is-
silver. I want gold.
This is silver.
Give
this
him
is
gold.
platinum.
Give him
Just
gold.
give him gold. Just give him gold.
Here, this is gold. Here's a gold piece. We have more.
10.
Here is 9 more pieces, sir.
10 a day.
I'm sure that is doable. We will have to iron out the details with Kelno, but I'm sure that is perfectly fine for such strapping bugbears like yourselves.
He also has beer.
He has lots of beer, yes.
How much other bugbears getting paid?
Less
Not-
than 10.
5.
How much? 5? Mhm.
Maybe
10.
4. Maybe 4, actually. I'd have to
Oh.
check the books.
Pathetic.
I know. How dare they?
That's why he wants you.
Yes, you are
Oh,
the best
yeah.
chieftain of all bugbears, far and wide.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Nice job, you 3.
Throwing numbers at him.
I don't think he
You
understands.
can count
what
on
happened.
bugbears to be extremely crude and
20.
The you smell, I think, really broke the ice there.
He broke me.
You gotta give them what they give to you. You know. Gotta give
Yeah,
it
yeah.
back.
Dish it back. Dish it back for
no
sure.
pay up front.
How much would you like up front?
He just gave you.
You just got paid over.
And there's like a little gasp from the other bugbears at the table watching behind him.
We'll give you 2 days.
2. 5. 5.
Yes, for 2 days. Just give him 5. Give him
5 days.
Oh, 5 days. Okay.
I'll hand him.
I won't
40
beat
more
you
gold.
up.
I'll hand him 40 more gold.
This is an extra 4 days on top of the day I already have given you.
1, 2, 3.
Do you need help counting?
No.
Okay, no problem. Is that settled then?
This
Would
way?
you like to come with us?
Tell Kono. We've settled.
Sounds good. Do you
Wait,
shake
what's his
hands in
name?
your...
Now
in
get
your-
out. He's gonna shut the door.
What's his name?
Bye.
No.
Goodbye. He was a nice fellow. I think that when I just gave a fuck. I won't swear.
Yeah, but
I
is
just
it- are
gave
we
a
sure,
bugbear
like-
50 gold.
Did he just does he need to sign something?
Did
Like,
we win that?
I think so.
No.
Let's go
I
back.
I think we did. I'm going to tell Kelno and he is going to reimburse me. Let's go.
Okay.
Realize Kana said they almost bled their coffers dry, right?
Yes, well, I just gave them 5 days in advance, so we'll see how it goes when I speak to Kelno in a minute. I'm sure it'll
Or
be fine.
we could assert dominance, like, you know,
Oh, who are we dominating?
Or
bugbears.
we're in the fire temple now, right?
we are
Water,
not.
water.
Water temple now, right?
Yes.
That was an Ashley mistake, not an Ithri mistake. Why don't we go have a look?
Have a look at what?
Could peek around, see what's there.
weren't we gonna get a map?
Okay,
I
let's
think
do
Yeah,
that.
I
instead.
don't think he
Going back
has a
first.
map.
He was gonna draw one for us.
He being the DM.
Yeah,
I
I,
mean-
don't think
Better
he
get
has
on
a
that,
map.
DM.
Could just like reveal.
Guess you better just show us the whole dungeon.
I what I'm gonna do is just hide everything on the GM layer and then move your tokens into each room that would be on the map, so that it's like the black and white, like you've been there.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Can you not just like zoom out and screenshot it or something?
It would show
Yeah,
all
there's
the secret
probably
rooms.
secret rooms and stuff, though.
I mean, if he has a map for secret rooms, I'll take that as well.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
fuck that.
Air temple and all that.
Absolutely not.
All right, fine.
We did ask about secret passages, though, I do want to say.
Well, I think we should head back and tell him that the first task is done.
Yeah.
Are we looking to rest now, or?
I mean, we just had a
Soon.
sit down.
I
I'm
don't want to
also
rest in
meant-
here.
I'm also meant that he said we would be able to be safe.
You know, I have no idea what time of day it is.
It's probably around
Ooh.
7 p.m. or so.
I miss the sky.
It's still out there, don't worry.
Since I track the moons, would I
misses
have
you
any
as well.
inkling of what time of day it is? Like a little bit, maybe? Just a tiny guess.
It would be, I guess, make a nature check. Or wait, survival. This would be survival.
However, I can do that.
I'm not a
Oh,
giver.
13?
You
13?
can do it better than I can.
It's early evening. You get the vibe?
I'll just pull like I have like a little necklace to help track the moons. It says about it was like approaching sundown.
I'm
mean-
not saying we need to rest yet, but if we are delving deeper and we are in a safe zone, it might be worth doing it beforehand.
It's true. I mean, I've got one good fight in me, but after that,
Yes.
rest when you
Let's
can.
see
and all
what he
that.
To
says,
rest
I think.
here in the temple, or do we want to get out?
It
of
doesn't
here?
really look like we've got much choice.
I think we might as well stay here.
Mr. Air wasn't exactly very forthcoming with like exits and shit.
No, not really.
Not yet, but he did say he would give us more information once we did this task for him.
Did we do this task? Should we go find
I
out?
don't
Yes.
know. Let's go find out if we did.
I did it perfectly fine. Why are you questioning?
Because they're still there and not.
Let's just go.
Okay.
I'll walk off in a huff.
Put your cloak back
Are you-
on.
Put my cloak back on.
Yeah.
Are you going back into the secret door?
Yes.
Okay. So actually, you know what? Just huddle up. I'll just drag your tokens to the room
Is
you're going
there
to.
an obvious way to shut the secret door?
It seems like it shuts on its own after a few seconds.
Okay.
Okay, I can work with that. All right, so yeah, you make your way back
Oh, hello.
north, back into the room with the bugbears, which is dark, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that before. Back into the room with the bugbears and hyena creatures. Are you just stomping into Kelno's chambers? Are you knocking, or
Probably
what's
not.
how's
We'll
your
knock.
approach?
Yeah.
Hello, we're back.
Enter.
Uh,
And as you file into his room, I have to admit that was much faster than I had anticipated.
I like to
Cora,
get.
Nova, June, Puck, and Dracon, and T, I'm very pleased with all of you. You've done very well. Is it done, though?
I paid them 5 days in advance. They asked for 10 gold per day between them. Not each, I believe.
Well, they are very stupid creatures.
Yes, I don't mean to push the boundaries, but do you mind reimbursing me in the money that I just...
I do mind, but I don't mind that you asked.
Can I have it then, please?
No.
Okay, I'll just take it off somebody's body instead, then it's fine.
Now, see, that's the spirit. That's what I like to hear. So now
yes,
we're in
it's done.
agreement. And now that I know I can trust all of you to get things done, I think it's a little safer to answer some of your questions. I'll start.
Where's oh.
That's...
The bronze door that you asked about. Those have been present since the construction of this temple. And while the doors that you inevitably looked at enter my temple, the fire temple, and the water temple, those doors ascend back up to the floor of the Earth Temple, our first sub-level. Unfortunately, they haven't been opened in over 10 years.
Yes, we tried.
It's something on the to-do list once we've felt a strong need to return to the surface world.
I mean, do you know what's behind the doors?
Yes. It's simply a ramp that will ascend to the first level.
Oh.
So the three we came across just led to each individual temple. That's
The what?
what?
Oh, you must mean the sealed doors.
Yeah.
Was that not what you was mentioning?
I was addressing the bronze doors in the elemental intersection.
Oh, I never saw that. I wasn't here that week.
My face did.
Ah, my mistake, yes. And even if you had been here, you stayed out of it and let the others get themselves hurt not looking for traps.
That sounds perfectly smart. Not
It's
from
definitely what you did.
Good. I'm glad.
While occasionally offering smarmy encouragement to the people suffering.
Perfect.
I
Yeah, I
must have
remember
hit
that.
my head. I don't remember that week either.
You also stayed out of trouble after the initial triggering of trap. But you
so
did
smart.
heal Cora.
Oh,
You
that's
know what?
nice.
That trap was slippery son of a bitch.
Yes.
Or
Well,
that-
you'll find that bearing my cloak, you will be able to enter my temple safely.
Much appreciated. Really.
We're not.
So the other
So the
doors.
sealed doors, yes. Rather unfortunate. None of us can approach them. They
I
were
could.
enchanted. Yes, give it time. Some of the clergy were able to approach noon, but
You called me Nova. Let's just.
yes, that was very rude of me. If you wish, I will continue to use your false name.
No, it's okay. But it's Nova Cree to you.
Of course, Nova Cree. Some of us were able to resist at first, but all of the doors were enchanted by the same mage. And as such, once your will succumbs, you'll find that all of them are equally impossible to approach.
Do you know who the wizard was who cast the spell?
I do not. I have speculation. I would surmise that it was the great Mordenkainen, but
Oh,
it's possible it was another. It was done in the altercation 10 years ago.
so it's not somebody we
they-
could easily get hold of then.
No, I'm
Unless
afraid
Morden-
not.
Is
mean-
Mordenkainen accepting calls at this time, do you know?
He's got voicemail.
I would very much like to meet him. I've heard great things.
Oh, I would enjoy that as well. But I don't think
Um,
he is around these parts anymore. Once he sealed us down here.
Oh, so he
think
sealed
he
you
saw
in?
fit.
Is that what happened? Is that why the
Well,
doors were sealed?
He
To seal
sealed
someone
some
in?
within. Primarily, my understanding is it was his purpose to seal the demon queen Zugtmoy within. And
Like
those
who?
doors are keyed to her being sealed. As long as those
Oh.
doors exist and are sealed, she also is trapped.
Do
So
you
guys-
want her to be trapped?
Yeah, why do you
No.
want to be
Oh,
around
no. We would love very much to open those doors, but as I've said, none of us can approach them.
That's very interesting.
It is
Curiosity.
rather
this is
troubling.
all. Why would you want the demon queen free? Wouldn't she just
Why,
kill
for
you?
power? Oh, I'm sure she would. She would very much enjoy that. But the great demon queen Zugmoy understood that in order to gain a foothold in the material plane, she needed a means of appeal. She needed to be able to entice others to come and join her, to form an army. I suspect this idea was given to her by Ayus.
Whose eyes?
Ithri shudders.
He's sort of in charge around here. He is a god, and a powerful one at that.
Oh, I thought he was like. He's a god?
Yes.
Can we meet him?
Is he here?
Perhaps if you are ambitious enough. Hector has met with him. Only those in the greater temple meet with Ayus.
Interesting.
But I
very
digress.
interesting.
The great wisdom of Ayus and Zugdmoy was to begin 4 cults dedicated to the elemental practices and our elemental patrons. And while Zugdmoy would love to take control over all of us, her hold on this plane is far too clumsy, I believe. She lacks the power to control all of us and our armies, particularly while she is sealed.
Is there a way for her to gain this power while still being sealed?
I doubt it. I very much doubt it. And I imagine that this is very in line with what Ayus wants. You see, Ayus isn't from around here. These are not his armies. And I imagine, far be it from me to deign to know the mind of a god, but I would surmise Ayus enjoys the balance of power here.
Is Ayus actually here, or do they just have influence?
You know, I don't know where he is at present. He comes and goes. I know that at times he is in the greater temple, but he doesn't visit these upper floors.
So there's just a god residing down below, and
Wait, where is he
Yes.
from? Is he from a different plane?
Oh no. Ayus is the king of distant Dantoria.
Another god king, huh?
where is
There's a lot of those on this
Dontoria?
continent.
DM?
That
Dantoria
is
is to the north.
up near me.
Interesting.
Can I make a check on that?
Yeah,
Just to see
this
how
would be
much I
history.
know about him?
Mhm.
Okay.
Is there a reason? Actually, never mind.
18.
18. You've heard of Dantoria. They are militant. They are often at war with Aurelia. They're smaller than Aurelia, but much more aggressive, and their military might is augmented by the fact that they are led by a literal demigod.
God.
He entices his soldiers by offering them magic and power, and
Ooh.
Dantoria is known to be very they stick their nose into other countries' businesses. They like to sow chaos and havoc. You know that there is one main enemy in Dantoria to their god king, called the Clockwork Brotherhood, a group of Aurelian dissidents who they act as a criminal underground, and they're ruthless, merciless people themselves, but they want power, and they would rather see Dantoria become a more technological nation as opposed to all their power being divine.
Do they have a specific race of people, or are they
Primarily
There's a
human.
clockwork what?
Brotherhood. Dantoria is primarily human and dwarf. The Clockwork Brotherhood is primarily human and almost universally Aurelian.
Just wondering why he chose here if a God King moved south out of the north. Why reside
Well,
within this temple?
if you examine it strategically speaking from Ayu's point of view, Saragarda is one of the most powerful military forces on Enderan. If he could destabilize Saragarda, it doesn't really matter who wins in the end. The elemental forces, Zugtmoy or Archael, everything is still destabilized.
Yes.
And Saragarda is out of play. Best case scenario, he gains nothing, loses nothing. Worst case scenario, Saragarda falls under the dominion of Dantoria.
Is that his end goal?
Probably.
As I said, I don't really speak
Yes.
with Ayus. Should I become leader of the Lesser Temple, I would, of course, become enlightened. And I would be happy to share whatever I learn with you, my esteemed colleagues.
That sounds great. You said one of our friends' friends was being held captive. You wasn't very,
Yes, the lizard folk.
You didn't say where you, do you know who
Well,
or which temple?
I'm going to answer that question, Dracon, but I'm going to make that the last question I answer, because in answering that question, I am also providing you with a significant reward. Though you don't fully know the details yet, I will explain in full in a
Okay.
few moments.
You could have just said it after instead of explaining that you had, but it's fine, yes.
Just mind link. He's a little long-winded.
Don't I know it?
Well, he's air. Of course he'd be long-winded.
Oh my god.
I was waiting for it.
So where
Psychic damage.
do you have more information on where exactly they are or how to get to them?
As I said, I will give you all of this information, but only once we've finished our little conversation.
Of course.
I would like to save that discussion for last.
Okay.
Okay. The half-elf then?
The
I know
half-elf.
he's mind
I
controlled.
did have some thoughts about who you might mean. I suspect, though, that you must mean the commander of the Temple Guard, Valdriel. Is this the one, Novacree?
She's trying very hard to not get emotional here. And just
I
nods.
have wondered where he came from. A being of that level of power doesn't appear overnight, and yet that's exactly what he did. Inexplicably, only days after your escape. I don't know where he came from.
What do you mean
He says in a tone that makes you think, no, he knows exactly where he came from. But he is now the honored commander of the Temple Guard. And he holds his responsibilities. I wouldn't know.
Insight
But
check.
Can I insight check
have
that? I
seen-
want to know
Yes,
if he
you can.
actually would know.
Can I insight?
You can make an insight check.
Can I?
Yeah.
Ithri's so good at insight that he's going to definitely get this.
No,
And
I
that
got
is
a natural one.
I got a 4 plus
can't
1
read this
for
guy.
a 5.
Fuck.
Can't read this guy.
I didn't think.
Not a natural one.
I will say this. He is very effective and enthusiastic in his work. And, in fact, the size of the Temple Guard has more than quadrupled since he took the position.
Who does he report to?
I believe that Valdriel answers directly to Supreme Commander Hedrak, though I am to understand that he spends a great deal of his time with the Lord Wizard Hector as well. I'm not entirely acquainted with the workings of the Greater Temple.
You aren't?
Not yet.
No, that's
No,
what he
the-
wants.
I would very much like to. The Greater Temple, you see, is our 4th sub-level. It's 2 floors below. I have only ever been as far as the 3rd level outside of grand ceremonies put on by Supreme Commander Hedrak.
What's on the 3rd level?
These are something of quarters for all of the servants of the Greater Temple. You'll find a great deal of beasts who are tended to by my own clergy. In fact, it's mostly trolls who I interact with down below. You'll find they are very loyal to the Temple of Elemental Air.
Does that mean if we was to find ourselves down there at any point, we would be fine with your cloaks on?
Oh, I don't know about that. They've gotten very particular in who they trust and who they expect. I've created a very regimented routine for them, you see, so that should something ever befall me, I could count on these trolls protecting my interests.
I have another question. It's a bit of a tangent.
I would love to answer, Novacree.
Is there a connection to the different elemental planes here within the temple? Is that why you've all chosen to settle here? Like, there must be.
You know about our nodes. That is, yes and no. I'm very excited, Novacree, that you've brought this particular topic up. It is very near and dear to my heart. So you know that there are the 4 elemental planes: fire, earth, air, and water.
Mm-hmm.
When this temple was first created, as part of an offering to entice the creation of our elemental practices, Lord Ayuz took essence from those elemental planes and forged smaller nodes, pocket planes, if you will, of our great elements. Down in the Greater Temple, we have portals to both the greater planes and our respective nodes. Typically, we call things in from the planes, summoning our elementals, our Grues and Drelbs and the like, and we store them in the nodes. Unfortunately, our practice did reach a rather climactic cutoff on that point when we lost the key to return from the nodes. So now all of our storage is inaccessible. But
So it's
a great
not
many...
just open. It's not just an open doorway.
From this side it is. And
But if you
it
go
is
in, you
used
can.
in our offerings. When we make offerings to the elements, we send them to the nodes.
But nothing can get back.
But nothing can return. Except perhaps Lord
What-
Ayuz or Lady Zugdmoy.
What kind of key?
It was a little golden orb, Novacree.
One for each thing, or was it just a? mean,
I need
had
you to
one
make a
for each
deception
one.
check for
Son
me
of a
now.
bitch. No.
You pushed it.
I did push it. I had to push it. Had
And
to ask.
we thought it would be Cora or Dracon who'd push it.
I was going to get there.
Push it real good. Do you have inspiration?
I do not. I would love to have inspiration,
Well,
but I do not.
how many chat's blessings do we have?
9.
That's
It's gonna be
Because
a lot.
I've got a
There's
15.
No way.
We could use 9.
that is a lot.
That's so
It's up to you.
many.
I mean, I do have a +2 sword now, so if you want to kill this guy.
Honestly, I
It's
think
up
it's
to you.
worth it.
You do. I don't think we should let him know we have this.
No, exactly.
Oh.
Which is why it's worth it, because if he
To be
finds
fair,
out,
he doesn't necessarily know you have it. We don't have the results of what happens on failure of this check yet.
True. I vote you do it, but
I am leaving it in your capable hands.
Don't leave it in my capable hands. That's so many chat's blessings.
She only
I'm
has
taking
one
away.
capable hand.
Fuck off. That I'm taking away from
Saraha
what
has
other
multiple
people
hands.
using.
I won't
I
be mad.
will-
I'm not
I
going to
will live with the actions of my consequence, like the consequences of my actions. Okay, I will.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of my
If it
own
isn't-
actions.
If it isn't the god.
Curious that you should ask about the key, seeing as it went missing around the very time you escaped.
I just remember. I'm gonna lie more. Just digging deeper.
I presume that wasn't Nova saying that out loud.
No. That's
I'm gonna lie
me
more.
talking. I'm gonna lie to you now.
That was her internal monologue being like, all right then, here we go.
Yeah. Doubling down. I don't remember much from when I was here before, but I don't know. I overheard an orb being spoken of, so I thought that maybe that was what you were talking about.
Indeed. That is a very peculiar coincidence then. How
My life
strange
is
that
full of
our
them.
secure key and secure prisoner should both walk out of here at the same time, completely unconnected.
Okay, first of all, I never said that.
you didn't need to.
Fuck off, Dracon. Get out of my head.
So are we
I'm
able to
sure-
rest before we go?
Oh, are you wishing to go?
I mean, don't we have more to do for you?
Do you, June? I am
assuming
very
so.
interested in what happens next. I'm thrilled at the prospect that your travels might take you up against certain of my rivals, but I admit I wouldn't want you to go there unprepared. If I might, I have a little question of my own for you, Cora.
Cora's not here right now.
Cora
It's,
has
she
left the room.
went for a potty break.
She needed to see the sky.
Cora's been like hiding behind E3 the entire time.
Oh,
They're
Petri's
shorter.
annoyed.
Where
that,
are my
like,
manners?
He's looking over, looked over, but yeah, sure.
Perhaps, Puck, perhaps you could answer this for me.
Oh.
What are your
Dave.
intentions once all of Novacree's friends have been saved?
As in, are you talking about like intentions as in the next 5 years? Are you talking about like when I retire? Are you talking about where we're going to go after we get out? Are you talking about what we're going to do with our friends?
I would like to know, I would like to know, Puck, what you're going to do here at the Temple of Elemental Practice.
The whole point is getting people out, right? And the three's going to look around, like,
Yes,
Mhm.
out.
and then what?
Then I'll
Well-
be out.
So, just to make sure I understand correctly, E3, you have
Does
no
he actually say
concern.
the three?
Or, I'm sorry, no, I keep getting. God damn it! Just so I
Power
understand.
move if he did though.
Puck.
Yeah, I thought that was intentional.
No.
E3.
Wouldn't surprise me.
You have no concern then over what Supreme Commander Hedrak is going to do to the lands of Saragarda.
My will is not my own. I'm bound to this party.
Oh no. Oh, we don't practice slavery here.
He's not a slave.
Is that true, Puck?
Yes.
So why did you lie to me, Puck?
I didn't lie. You misunderstood.
Please clarify.
I am bound to this party. In order to
I
keep
am
my
not-
soul. You don't need to know any more than that.
A hard boundary.
This is the first time we're hearing this too. This is
I can
amazing.
respect that.
Cora just looks sad.
Also,
Behind
Ithri doesn't
Ithri.
even know if this is all true, but it's just guesswork, and he's like fucking verbal words falling out.
You're doing great.
And Cora, are you comfortable with the knowledge of what my masters will do once all is said and done?
What do you think they're gonna do?
Well, I'm sure I don't know. I have not been privy to the meetings of powerful individuals like Hector, he looks at Dracon, or Valdriel, he looks
Well-
at Nova.
Neither have I.
Very well then. Perhaps we'll come to some kind of an arrangement once my rivals have been dealt with, something longer term.
Do
I
wanna
like
point out that
All of you, very much.
Hmm.
And I would love to have you work for me beyond these handful of hours or days. But we can talk about that once you've saved your friends from Balsornik and Alrem
and Hector.
and Hector. Oh goodness, yes, I'm sure the Grand Wizard knows all about your friend's predicament. So, if you have no other questions, I can address the elephant in the room.
I'm sorry, but we asked a question about her elven friend, and you gave no information on this.
That's
I did.
Valdriel.
That it would be Valdriel.
Sorry, I didn't. Okay,
It's okay, Dracon. I know you're doing your best to keep up.
yes, it's been one of those days. I'm still reeling about the fact I lost 50 gold to a bunch of bugbears. Such is life.
I can imagine what that loss must feel like.
Yes, I hope you don't have to live it one day.
A single tear rolls down my face.
Dracon's going way harder on this one than Kelno is prepared to go, so okay. You will find that your friend is held in the cells northeast of here. You will also find another individual in those cells who I think may be of great interest to you. These cells are jointly controlled by fire and water, so I can't tell you which is which. But seeing as you'll find these prisoners especially rewarding, I do hope you won't forget it when you pay a visit to the fire and water temples afterward.
Who is the other prisoner?
Oh, I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise,
I'm not a
but
fan
I
of
think
surprises.
they will be of very great interest to you.
Is he
Make
looking
an
at anyone in
insight check.
particular when he says that?
Yeah.
Make an insight check. Actually, that would be perception, I think, to notice. No, this would be insight. This would be insight.
Okay.
Roll decent. Oh, natural 20 for 23.
Oh my
I'm
god, I
gonna-
keep rolling sevens.
I'm gonna whisper
I'm
Junko.
gonna rage. I'm taking a
I did
level
it
of
good.
barbarian.
Shame you're not on the. You need
You've
to.
been around E3 too much.
Ah!
Ah!
We can talk about that. That's fine.
I'll train you how to turn into an animal, and you train me how to
Okay.
rage.
That would be fucking cool.
So I
A
won't
raging bear.
interfere in your collection of your reward. Be prepared, though. It will be guarded.
That's fine.
I believe you can reach that by going back to the mess hall where we first met, and then going straight east and then north.
Okay.
When you find the twin jail cells, you'll know you're in the right place. This is a great reward, and you have not yet provided me with what you promised, so I am trusting that you will do your part.
We plan on getting you the. I can't remember his name for the life of me.
Allrum.
Allrim.
And
Order
Belsornik,
Oh yes.
Do you want
could
Belsornik alive too, or?
I don't particularly care. As I've said, I don't need the details of what becomes of Belsornig or Alrem, but there is that little extra
Banish
bonus
him to the fire.
if you bring me Alrem.
Got it.
Yes, a
Push him through.
super duper magical dagger. That sounds.
I do
pretty cool.
admit, as much as I would love to plunge my little knife into Alrem's black heart, the
Yes.
irony of him being fed to his own node does appeal to me.
Oh, I was gonna do
Perhaps even more
opposites
so.
actually. I was gonna do Belsornik in fire and Allrum in water.
A twist, Novacree, of which I have great respect.
Balance in all things.
Balance
yeah,
in
the
all
balance.
things.
I think we will try our best in bringing him back here.
As you wish.
Mainly because I want that dagger, not for anything else other than that.
Have a care, though. Should you be caught by any of my colleagues at this point, or especially by those in the greater temple below, you will likely be offered to the nodes yourselves.
Be careful. We understand.
Ah, do you think my arm is in there? I'm saying this in my head. Just thinking that.
Oh, is that where it went?
That's where they put my arm.
That's where I lost it.
I
I
mind
know
over.
that without the key, there can be no return from the nodes.
Dang, so I guess we should find this key, huh?
What about the spell?
Or just
Does this-
elude capture.
Isn't there spells
That's
that
probably
can
easier.
bring you back from other planes?
Oh, I highly
Oh,
doubt that.
oh, honey, not for a long while. Not for a long time.
Now, our negotiations have tired me. I would like for you to leave me. We will speak again when you have advanced our little plot a little further. I will know when.
I know you're tired. Two things. First, we need a place to rest for the night.
Of course, Puff.
Privately.
Privately.
Preferably.
Well,
want
that I'm
bugbears
afraid I
cigarettes.
don't have.
Somewhere we
You
will
see-
be safe at least.
My influence has been driven back to just these halls. Though, curiously, Brunk and Feldrin's mercenaries have disappeared.
Boy,
I
who
would
could have done that?
imagine their quarters to be quite safe going forward, as long as the Greater Temple doesn't come to check up on them. Although, anyone found in those quarters who is bearing the ensign of Ayus will be taken to be one of them.
The Ensign of Ayus.
So the
Yes.
eye one?
No, the eye cloak, which you so innocently bore walking in here, marks you as the basic fodder of the temple.
Yeah, basic.
So what does Ensign of Ayus mean?
The ensign of Ayus is a horned skull on black.
Oh,
Oh,
We have seen that on 2, right?
Yeah, that was on
The 2
Spells.
commanders.
Technically, that was worn by all of the guys who you.
Oh,
Bronk.
really?
Yeah, that was
Mhm.
by Bronk.
Not in the first.
Ensign of
not in the first pair of
Ayus.
rooms, but in the.
And the ones that we
Backup
yeah,
rooms.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
All those mercenaries. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Nice.
The Ensign of Ayus marks you as members of the Temple Guard, servants of Valdriel.
Is it worth us taking their cloaks if we end up in an area where they are worn?
You will probably draw less attention. They come and go across this level of the temple. Though I would not get caught in one of the other elemental temples wearing that. As much as our people fear the greater temple's power, we are not above taking such willing sacrifices who wander into our domains.
Oh my god, you guys need a better dress code. It's too confusing.
If you are to traverse the first floor, the Eye of Zugdmoy will suffice. Here and below, you will want the Ensign of Ayus. And if you are going into the Greater Temple, well, if you do not bear the emblem of the Orb of Golden Death, you
That's
will
a
likely
name.
be sacrificed.
The emblem of golden death, is that the name of the skull with the horns?
That's,
The Orb of Golden Death, actually.
That's
And
the
no,
one
that
you
is
have.
something different.
Is that
Y'all
not
got
the?
too many symbols. This is why you fighting.
Is that not the skull? The key? Isn't that called Golden Death?
We know it as
The Orb of Golden Death, it is called, is one of its
Oh
names,
yeah,
yes.
Okay.
We didn't know that specifically, but we
Nova
know it
knows
as
that.
an orb
Yeah,
of death,
Nova
right?
did find that out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That is not how I'd written it down.
That's just one of its names.
yeah. There's like 3 names.
Yellow skull, golden something.
I
Yes.
don't
Orb
think
of
we need to
Death.
worry too much about you running afoul of that for now. Though, if you wish to rescue friends below, it might benefit you to find such a symbol.
where would
Of
we
course.
find one?
Understood.
Hmm.
Wait, how do you know there are friends below?
Well, of course,
Valdriel?
Hmm.
I refer simply to Valdriel, of course. Yes.
Yeah, is he? Yeah, is he? Uh-huh. Insight check.
You want to make an insight check? Sure.
Yeah!
Those have
I'm
gone so
doing
well so far.
so many.
Roll a
I
7.
will roll well eventually. I rolled a 13.
Statistically, you're bound to roll-
19.
19. So I got a 20. Do you want to use
No!
2 cat's blessings?
No, it's
I mean,
Do it.
you got 10.
We got 10.
Use them.
okay.
Do the
Fine.
thing.
Yeah.
Let chat participate. I'm trying to
Thank
get
you,
chat.
chat. Thank you. He's trying to whittle down our blessings, y'all, so we die later.
That would be fun.
What? You're so
Okay, so
So-
21.
21.
Thank you, chat.
He seemed for one moment like he had just been about to say something else and he caught
God
himself too late.
Damn it.
You get the vibe that for one brief moment he was almost going to spill something that he knows more than he wanted to give.
He was talking about just the greater temple, or was he talking about the 3rd floor? as
Now
well?
that's not clear.
He did
Okay.
say greater.
Yeah.
He definitely
Did he?
knows.
Yep.
Definitely knows. He said the floor's below.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think we're on the 2nd floor, so.
Okay.
Now,
out of
if you
game.
will leave me to my meditations.
Good evening. And Junko
Good
will be like
evening,
the
June.
first to leave.
I'll just sleep without saying anything.
Here, I'm just going to move you
No.
back out into the hall. That seems easiest.
Where do we go?
Where do we go?
I assume
back
we're
to
going
the
up to
murder
rest.
room.
So
Yeah, I think we should go up there. The one with the couches.
Yeah.
I mean, you did leave some living prisoners up there.
Yeah, that was
True.
yeah.
Reminds me.
Is there a way we can barricade? I don't know.
Just move a couch in front of the doors.
Yeah.
There's built-in
Well-
barricades, right? On the north wall, in the north room.
Although
There's that curtain.
yeah. But there's like 1, 2, 3, and then a secret door, and then another door, and then another door. Like, there's just so many.
I will say that I'm not saying barricading is a bad idea, but if somebody does come to check on us that isn't part of the element of air, it might be suspicious.
Well, if we take their emblems and wear them,
I think
No,
we're fine to
that's what he
wear.
said not to do.
This was the ensign of Ayus, by the way.
Yeah.
We don't wear that here.
Don't wear that here. Well, you can wear that one. You can wear the eye on the first floor, wear the air thing in the air section of this floor.
We need to
We
get
need
a
a
cloak for
pyramid
every.
scheme.
We
Every
can't wear the
single
I use one on the other areas of this floor because that's not good. We can wear the I use one on lower floors.
All of the mercenaries who you guys fought through on this floor were wearing the ensign.
So we could wear that.
I think
here.
we should while we're resting.
I agree. With
Do you sleep in your
that.
cloak? Because I don't.
Well, I'm going to now. I'm going to sleep in my leather armor now.
You can sleep in my cloak if you want. Overgame the armor. Sleeping in armor is bad.
Even in leather armor?
Yeah.
Light armor, I think you can wear, isn't?
Oh,
can't you?
really?
Yeah,
I
I
think
think you
light
can
armor.
sleep in light armor. It
If
doesn't
you're
give you
jealous.
exhaustion.
Uncomfy.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no point in.
Wait, I thought you didn't wear armor, E3.
Yeah, there's no point in me wearing light armor because it doesn't do anything for me.
I'm gonna, when we're in that room, I'm gonna say to Cora,
I was wondering on who the other prisoner could be. Do you
Looked at
think?
Dorithiel.
Pardon?
You looked at Dorithiel.
No, it's
Did you?
Countess Tilahi then?
I was
Probably.
thinking her, or perhaps wondering where the prince would be.
The prince might be on a lower levels. That's
I was.
who I think he was slipping up about.
He slipped up. I didn't notice, but perhaps. I would expect the higher profile to be lower down, but I'm sure we'll find out.
I think it would be safer to assume that the prince is no longer with us.
When was he taken?
When was he taken?
Months ago.
Yeah.
Months.
Maybe he was offered to the nodes, but
I
I
don't
think
know.
you
I
should
mean,
assume that.
no. Worst case, I'm just thinking they seem to do that a lot down here. Maybe Nova's arm was thrown through one of them. Who knows? It's
Why would you just throw an arm through a node?
I think they planned on throwing all of me in there. To be fair.
Yeah, but then so why would they just take an arm first? That makes no sense.
it's kind of
Hey,
like
listen,
a meal.
man. When I made the character, she had one arm. You take it or you leave it.
I think of it like a meal. You have the appetizer, which is half of an arm, and then
Well,
maybe
and
a leg or
Lyrith
two.
was
See,
a bit sadistic. He liked
Well,
pain.
you
There was
speaking.
I was fully awake when he started cutting my arm off. so-
Speaking of meals, I feel like the arm might have gone to something that eats, and then the rest of Nova was going to go to a node.
Yeah, can we stop talking about where I was possibly going to be sacrificed to? It's a little weird.
I would just like to remind.
Existential.
Hi. How's
I
your
know.
friend?
Gone.
You good? Oh, she's gone? Oh no! Oh fuck.
When?
No, she's not here. Oh
I-
no.
That's a problem. I must
Did you
admit,
last
though,
see her? In your bag?
Well, when I was paying such close attention to Kelno because well, You'd think I'd feel a badger crawl out of my bag, but no.
If it helps at all, I think she was safe down here.
She was.
She might be in Kelna's office.
Oh yeah, she
If
might
she
stab
gets some
him in
good
the neck.
stabs off on him, I'm not gonna complain.
She will be killed.
Okay.
She might find some secrets. I don't know.
Can I? Take Servine out
Mm-hmm.
and ritual cast Animal Messenger
Okay.
using my snake friend and describe Ellie in all 3 of the forms that I have seen her in so far, just in case.
Okay.
And tell Bean to tell her oh god, what do I want to say? I have 25 words. Hi, it's Nova. Where did you go?
Oh, you have to know the location for Animal Messenger, it says.
What? I do. I thought I just had to describe the person.
And location.
I mean, depends on
No.
I mean-
how specific you need to be.
Yeah,
The
they are in here.
temple.
So
Oh, I
This
do
floor.
specify a location. Oh no.
Kelna's room?
She's gonna send.
could
a
take
little,
a guess.
Oh no.
She's gonna
Okay.
send a little snake in there.
I'll
What?
take a guess, I guess.
She doesn't seem to like the mercenaries.
There aren't any other mercenaries. They're all.
We went and found some.
No, they were
bugbears.
for Water Temple. If I was a little badger, got stuck in a badger form, I don't know.
While you think
I'll
about
think
that,
about it.
Ithri is going around checking the non-dead prisoners.
Okay. You find that Brunk is conscious.
Yeah, just him. None of the rest of them.
The others are out. Yeah, Brunk is also seems to have bit through the rope in his mouth, so he can talk. He hasn't said anything, but
I could charm them.
you can hear his breathing. It sounds a little rattly, to be honest. He did get a punctured lung from the Rithiel. Honestly, he should probably be dead. It's
Brunk?
remarkable that he's not. Yeah.
I dragged his dying body around for a while. I
Yeah.
didn't heal him because I was worried he would start shouting again. So
He really should be dead. It is remarkable that he's alive.
Wow, that's crazy. Whoa.
Is
I
the
do have-
room full of poison still full of poison?
No, it's finally cleared.
What are we going to do with these? Because yes, we are now technically part of the air temple, but it doesn't take much for one of these mercenaries to go free if we let them free and warn the others that we are here.
I do need
if
to
we
practice
just-
with this.
I don't want to say we need to dispatch them, but I think at this point keeping them tied up isn't going to... It's not a long-term goal we can...
We could offer them something better than being here.
Death.
Oh, it's death here, or they leave forever.
We could pay them, but I'm already 50 gold down. I'm hurting right now.
I don't want to pay these people to leave.
I only asked because I know, and I hate to say it, but if Miss Cora wasn't here, I wouldn't be second guessing it.
She has that effect on people.
know
Ithri's
it's
smiling
quite
when he
annoying.
says that.
What's Cora doing?
Sheepishly just standing away from them.
I'm panicking about my friend missing. You guys worry about that shit. That's all you.
Miss Cora.
Yeah.
Did you hear what I just mentioned?
I heard you.
I know what you would rather, but you are part of this group, and I respect your opinion. What do you think we should do? Not just for them, but this is for us as well.
I'm never gonna be for executing people.
Should I give one of them like a dagger, and then it's less so, more execution, like a fight to the death when they are already on death's door, perhaps? That was more of a joke than a real question. I know it's hard to know.
I mean, we could talk to them and see what they want.
I imagine they want to live, but my worry is letting them live is going to be bad for us.
Junko will pull up a chair in front of Bronk.
And he's
And
been
sit in
listening
it.
to all of this passively.
What is it that you want? Money? Life? Power?
Drugs.
Just a reminder that with his lung punctured, like you can hear him, the gurgly rattle every time he breathes.
Ugh.
Somebody please put a finger in that hole.
Nope, I can't do that. I need a long rest.
He mutters something, kind of difficult to hear.
I'll apply pressure to his wound, not to hurt him, but in an attempt to help him breathe a little easier.
He doesn't
Better?
understand. No, it fucking hurts.
No shit. I didn't quite hear you. What do you want?
I should have asked for more money.
Do you want to get paid to leave?
Do I get a choice? Doesn't sound like I'm leaving here.
I mean, you could leave here dead in a bag, or you could leave here with your feet.
But also dead. No, I'm joking.
Zombie.
Sure. You know what? Yeah, sure.
And find a job that's better suited.
You're gonna kill him at least?
Would you like that?
Very much so.
I'm assuming he means his leader.
Mm-hmm.
How many people were kept alive?
4. 2 leaders, 2 guards.
Why
They
do
were
you
the
hate
2 guards from the first room.
him? Is he a dick?
Kinda. He was haughty. Thought he was better than everyone else.
Understood.
But honestly, he probably was better than most of us. I just really didn't like the look of him.
Can I mind
Understood.
link Nova quickly?
Do you have access or the capabilities right now to be able to charm?
3 people.
I think maybe if we work together, we should be able
Charm
to
them
get
to leave.
all 4 of them.
I can do. I have a 1st level spell slot and a 3rd level spell slot, so I can either do 3 people or 1 person. So.
Or both.
Could you do the 3rd to do 3 and then the 1st to do 1?
Yeah.
It's not concentration, is it?
It's not. No, let me
Okay.
double check. No, it is not.
Okay, so yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, I could.
If we are going for the, I think we might need to trademark this. But if we're going for the Cora approach,
You have to charm them
Then-
to leave this place.
that would probably be for the best.
It'll last for about an hour, so that should be enough time to like get it in their head that they want to leave here, and then hopefully they'll be gone enough and realize that they.
Well, I imagine they know exactly what happened before the charm. If they get out of here, they'll know they were set free. And maybe, hopefully, they'll realize this was for the best.
I can do that. I can try that.
Maybe we could write a little bit of a note on some parchment and be like, you come back here, you're going to die.
Get off my
Courtesy
lawn.
of Ayuz and Zogmoy or something. It's very sinister sounding.
Yeah, we could. I'm down to try that.
Of course, we should mention it to the rest, but just a thought.
Mm.
Okay. So, what were the rest of you doing in this time?
Before that, I figured out how to find Ellie, but if somebody else wants to go do something, I will let that happen first.
Cora, E3, you two in particular.
Just watching this go down and making sure that there's no bad guys being suspicious.
Cora's not doing anything specific.
Okay.
Junko will loosen up some coins from her pouch and tie him to the guy's belt.
Can I have a word with everybody in the next room, please?
Hmm?
I'd love to join you.
No, thank you.
I'm a little tied up.
Yeah, that's fine. You can stay there for the time being. Don't
Good
you
one,
worry.
Brunk.
I like this
I'm
guy.
gonna pat
Want
him
to
on
join
the
our
chest.
group, man?
I'm gonna pat him on the chest to keep him down.
And
Oh, that's
He, like,
painful.
Coughs up some thick black blood.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm clumsy.
That's for killing me earlier, Brunk.
Says a few things really ugly in Orcish. Won't repeat in civilized society.
Dang, I don't speak that.
When we're in the room, close the door. Make sure we're far enough that nobody could hear us in that room.
I had a thought. If we are willing to let them go, Miss Nova has the capabilities, as we know, to charm people. Maybe it would be worth trying to charm them to leave. That might work against us, but I feel like it's a good option at least.
Yeah. Doesn't it not last very long?
It'll last long enough that if we convince them to leave right now, by the time they're gone and
What if
further
they decide
away.
to come back?
I think that's something we can't guarantee with either charming them or sending them without it. With just money or their life. It's just a thought I had.
I'm down to try charming them.
What do you think, Miss Cora?
I'm fine with that. If you guys think it'll work.
It saves us killing them.
By the way, I gave him 25 gold.
Okay.
Brunk. I think Brunk should join our group. Only because his name's fun to say.
You could offer.
We could.
Hirelings and
you
henchmen
wanna...
are a thing.
I could offer. Do you guys want me to do that? I could offer to have them fight with us.
If you want, but he wants him dead.
Oh, okay. So I'd only have to offer it to one of them.
Yeah, I don't think having him as a henchman down here is necessarily a good idea either.
Yeah. Do you guys mind if I take like 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes before I go and charm them? I need to try to find where Ellie went off to.
Do you need a hand or are you good?
I think
Oh,
I've
you
got
do
it.
that.
Okay.
you-
I'm gonna try and medically help Bronk so he doesn't have a pierced lung, and I don't have to be like this so he can talk.
Okay. Yeah, you can do a heal check. Or medicine. Medicine.
Ooh.
Damn it!
You did
God
it
damn
this
it.
time.
Ash, I blame you.
Cora, can you help me? I'm not good at the reverse.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to help Bronk.
No, I know,
Medically.
but
Medicine.
More stabilize him and
I
make
can
sure he doesn't.
try, I guess.
Advantage.
Oh, advantage?
Yeah, I think she was
Uh,
asking for aid.
Well, if
Yeah.
you're
I
aiding,
think
then
you
Juco
were
would have-
aiding, not Juco
Oh.
was aiding you. The other way around.
Oh, am I aiding?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm good at
Oh,
either
sorry.
way.
Ignore my roll then.
Okay.
I will aid.
Oh, thank you so much. A
Ooh.
16.
Okay. With a 16, yeah, I mean, it'll take you probably a fair bit of those 20 or so minutes that Nova mentioned to do this, but tending to him, you can patch him up to an extent where actually Cora has the healer feat, so he even
Yeah.
gains a few hit points.
Whoop whoop.
That's better?
Well, I'm not gonna die.
Good.
Don't feel
Oh.
good.
Can you open your mouth, please?
Huh?
Does he open his mouth?
Yeah.
I stick a piece of fish in there.
Fuck's sake.
God damn it.
She's got to get rid of it.
Have you even
Sits
got
in
rid
it
of
for
the
like
whole
an
one
hour.
yet?
Leaving a scent trail, dude.
It'll help you get better. Eat that.
Are you like he's gonna spit it out immediately unless you are doing the thing you do with like cats taking a pill.
Like,
Yeah, I'll
tickle
do
his
that.
neck.
Make a athletics check. He's gonna make one with disadvantage.
I didn't know
I feel
Cora
a
was
little
into
bad.
torturing people. Oh my god.
I love it when cats
He's
get
just
medicine and
feeding
they're just
him.
like,
Did you say athletics?
Yes.
I'm not.
Oh,
very
good.
at that. Oh, good.
6.
Oh, she rolled.
He has the jaw of of an orc.
Oh, no.
You just cannot get him. Like, it's foaming, spitting it out as much as he can, a little bit at a time. It's all mashed up though.
I'll just let it go. I thought you liked this.
Poison me.
What? No. Why would I heal you and then poison you?
Why would you just shove fish in my mouth?
Because you don't have hands to eat it yourself.
All right, well, give me another.
I'll give him a piece of fish.
He will eat as much as you want to give him now.
Oh,
Oh, I'm
my
gonna unload a
God.
bunch of fish on him.
Oh my god.
Nice.
That is not a term that I wanted to hear.
So now I just have a few left.
Oh my god.
Damn. Okay.
Slowly getting rid of fish by
What
feeding it
else,
to
you guys? What's this 20 minutes about?
Okay. Hear me out. I am going to ritual cast locate animals. And I will start with
Ah.
the badger form that I last saw. So it is you learn the direction and distance of the closest creature or plant of that kind within 5 miles, if any are present. So I will sit down, I'll take 10 minutes to ritual cast it. And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna try the rat form, which is why I will take 20.
Okay. So neither form gives you a result.
Damn it. Okay. Do I look at my bag? Does she take the the totem with her? Her totem, not mine. Because I had that.
Yes, she did.
Okay, cool. Good to know for tomorrow when I will cast locate object. So, but I can't right now because it's not prepared and it's not ritual cast. So
Smart.
What's more?
Are you still sending, Sir? Are you still sending the stupid snake?
Bean.
Whoa!
It's so stupid.
Hey.
Toxic.
You know what? Just for that.
Okay,
yeah,
Sir
now
Bean.
I'm
Are you still
going
sending
to.
Sir
I'm gonna do it
Bean?
now. I'm gonna take another 10 minutes to cast this shit. I think
Nova
I'm
is
gonna-
surrounded by jokes that got out of hand and have become canon.
You're welcome. I will take the time for Animal West. I have to pick a location.
Mm-hmm.
I will start with. Oh my gosh, where would you guys have escaped? Would you have escaped in Kelno's room, or would you have escaped when we were in the Bugbear? What do you think?
I feel like it'd be safer to escape in Kauno's room. It smells nicer. And not like bugbears will eat me.
Yeah, but if you were a rat,
Also-
you could hide in the Bugbear room easier.
Also, the
Yeah,
bugbear room. Do you mean the ones we negotiated
The
with?
ones we negotiated with.
Because we didn't actually go in that room. We just stood in the hall,
No, the door was open.
which is like a really long open hall.
That's
Yeah. And also, like, if you peek out and see a bunch of bugbears, you're not going
true.
out.
True. Okay. Then I will send Serpine to Kelno's room with the description of all three descriptions of
Okay.
Ellie and
At least not a spider.
yeah, fuck, right? I'll say, oh god, what am I gonna say? I'm gonna say, hey, it's me, the girl whose pouch you were in. That's not a word. Where did you go? Fuck. I can't keep you safe if you hide. That's it. That's all I got. I'm out of words.
Okay.
And be free, Bean. Please go stealthily and don't
snake,
get killed. You've got 2 hit points.
Slips away into the shadows.
He's a little snake, so hopefully it works out. And hopefully he doesn't get attacked by a rat or a badger. This could go badly.
Or a gnome.
And as you guys turn back to deal with the rest of your business here with these prisoners, Sir Bean slips under a couple of doors and into Kelno's chambers, where he recites your message in exactly your voice as Kelno in his chair chokes
snakes.
on blood and can do
No,
nothing but
Fuck's sake.
stare at the talking snake
Save
amid
me,
his
Holy
throat being
shit.
completely cut. And we're gonna end here
You
tonight.
murdered him.
No, she did not.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't do that, but sure.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, hey, you can go get that dagger now.
No shit.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Turns out
Fucking master assassin.
she's been here for 6 months. She's survived surrounded by these people for 7 months. And also, she's a gnome who are already really good at sneaking around. And also, she is a wild freaking animal.
Okay, I have a
Well,
question.
I hope she comes back.
I'm assuming nobody knows, right? You don't see through the snake,
Mm-mm.
or it
No.
won't be like,
No.
oh, that
This was sort of
motherfucker
like
just got killed.
a cutscene.
It's
for
just, yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's one temple taken care of. Am I right, guys?
It was a breeze.
Oh, that's so bad.
Oh,
Is it bad?
No.
Yes,
Why?
Because if somebody
Well-
goes to that room like, hey, boss, and sees him dead, and we were the last people seen in and around the area, everything in this area is going to kill us.
Well, fair point.
Yeah. This is not good in the slightest.
I don't think people go into that room though. you
We're
know?
now the
Like,
new leaders. That's what it really becomes.
Yes, I don't think people just enter into the
No,
boss's
but
room.
they would check
you
on
know?
him. And bear in mind, there was a
Eventually.
room full of bugbears literally right next door to him.
And hyena people.
Yes, and also we did just go and negotiate with bugbears to go and see him, to work for him, to get money.
You
Yeah.
can.
This is bad.
I love it.
Love it. It's
There's
fantastic.
no good.
But it's exciting.
Yeah. Yup.
And you got tons of information from him before you
At least we got our
negligently-
info,
Is
yeah.
nobody else having deja vu with another person in charge of a temple who got their throat cut? I'm having deja vu. That's what
We
happened
weren't
to
there to hear
Lara.
this guy.
That's what happened to Lareth? What?
Yeah, Junko cut his throat.
Oh.
Okay, but
Yeah.
he wasn't.
I didn't know that.
I mean,
No, I'm just having deja vu. That's all.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, I cut it, and then they were like, "Oh, we need to heal him," and I was,
No, that
Junko
was
was just like,
Tarithiel.
Mm.
Oh.
If it makes you feel any better, he was a really nasty guy.
Yeah,
He was.
That was.
I did not
Mm.
like him.
That was clear.
He clearly knew a lot and was just playing every angle.
Both Ashley and A3 were not happy with working with this guy at all.
Hey, we don't have to anymore.
Yeah. it's
Can
true.
I just say, by the way, that I was borrowing a trait that someone I met IRL used to do that made me super uncomfortable for him.
When you use their name a lot?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing to use the name occasionally. It's
so
another to like
creepy.
overuse it while straddling
Use
that line.
Cora's name so much, I was creeped out for her.
It's just such an uncomfortable quirk. Enjoy that.
Also,
Well,
I'm
chat-
so silly, you guys. I could have ritual cast water breathing on us, and we could have walked down that freaking hallway to get to the water temple.
"Now we still can."
We still can't, but I forgot about it until
I
was
mean,
looking for how to find
God
Lily.
forbid you could have just held your breath too.
I mean, yeah. You
Well,
think
Listen,
that's
I nearly
uncomfortable.
drowned in the river, okay?
That's
I am not good with
uncomfortable.
water.
yeah. Anyways, sorry.
We
Well,
laugh
thanks for watching today, chat. I'm super excited that we're making heckin' progress, even if it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah.
Making big progress in the game. I hope you're having fun. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We hope you enjoyed the show. You can find us on our YouTube channel if you want to catch up on this campaign, on anything you might have missed, or on other games that we are running now or maybe in the near future. Knock on wood for that Horse Mafia
Wink.
game.
Wink, wink.
Really
Yeah.
want it.
yeah, that's gonna be
We
fun.
will be live tomorrow evening, actually about right now, tomorrow, with Pathfinder, working towards the end of the Shattered Star adventure pack. So otherwise, you can find us here same time next week. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely evening, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow.
You